I was muted. I was muted. I was muted. I was muted. My bad. My bad. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Hello. Hi, hi. How's it going? Hello. Your microphone is off. Yeah, I just realized. Hello. Hi, Lunar. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll grab water in a sec. Hi. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Spike. Hello. Hi, Spiral. Hi, Bogdan. Hello. Hi, 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 hi. Okay, so today we're gonna play, this game. I think we're gonna finish it on this stream, but if not, we can continue it tomorrow. I don't really know much about it, other than you fix robot girls, and it kind of looks like Valhalla. Like, it kind of has a similar aesthetic, and it's a visual novel. I don't really know, like, much about it other than that. Okay, hang on. So hang on. I'm trying to set it up. I heard that I listened to some of the music from this game, and it's kind of like not, it's all like royalty free music. I'm just kind of like not into it. So I think I'm gonna play my own music over it, which is actually something I've never done before. I've like never just like played music in the background on a stream, but I'm gonna play like my own music, I think, because I'm just like not really vibing with the with like the game music in this game. Okay, let me start it up here. How's everybody doing? Is everybody having a good Monday? A good Monday? Oh, let's see my schedule this week. Just to show you really quick. Oh my gosh, that's not right. Here we go. This is what we're doing this week. So today, dialogue. We're probably gonna finish dialogue today, but if we don't finish it, we'll do it tomorrow. And if we do finish it, we'll do something else tomorrow. Wednesday we're gonna do karaoke. So those are both at 1 p.m. today and tomorrow. Wednesday is gonna be at 5 p.m. EST. We're gonna do karaoke, and then Thursday we're gonna make Valentines for VTubers at 1 p.m. And then on Friday we're gonna do Valentine karaoke. So that's gonna be like love songs, breakup songs, stuff like that. At 5 p.m. And then this weekend I'll be offline because I'm going to Eggyland. Yippee! I'm so excited to see Miss Eggy. To see my Eggy, my nice Eggy. Okay. Let's see. Where is the game? Play the game. Excuse me, I would like to play the game. Okay, let's see. Oh, noises. All right, let me capture this here. Please wait warmly. As I where are my options? Here we go. Full screen, no. Okay, let's do like that. Please be patient. One moment. We're gonna capture this. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's crop this here. Things are bad for me. They turn off lights for 6 hours a day. I think you know why. Yes, I do know why. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad that you can spend some time hanging out and trying to de-stress with me here. How can I do this? How do I? Okay, wait. Lock in. How do I crop this? Why am I so like? I'm like so bad at OBS. It's actually crazy. It's crazy how bad I am at using OBS. Is this game like Valhalla? I haven't played it, but it has a similar visual style. For sure. Why does it not? There we go. It has a similar visual style. And it is like a visual novel. Cyberpunk with dialogue, but I don't really know much about it. But I think that it's like gonna be less. I think it's a little bit less substantive than Valhalla, where it's gonna be like, you know, it's a short game. It's a short game. I think it's just like puzzle stuff. But yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't really know much about it. But we're gonna find out. This game is wide. Okay. But it certainly has a similar art style, doesn't it? Okay, but I'm gonna turn off the background music because I think I'm gonna play my own background music. What do I want to listen to? I guess we should listen to something like kind of Psyb, right? Should we listen to something Psyb? Hang on. What should we listen to for our background music? Let's see. What's in my playlist? Okay. This might be kind of good, actually. Alright, I'm just gonna play my playlist. You're all gonna hear my playlist in the back of this. Is this the all-inclusive tour of the Goth Girl Factory? Welcome! Yes, Ricky, it is! Hi, Hersomaniac! Welcome, welcome. Yes, that's exactly what this is. Let me know if my playlist is too loud or anything. Let's see here. Okay, okay. I'm gonna do this. It's so wide. It's very wide. Okay. Let's see here. Let's start. I'm very curious what this is gonna be like. Hello, Michelle. How are you doing over there? I seem to have gotten a bit used to life in Chroma City. Right, not Glitch City. No. This is not Glitch City, so don't get it twisted. This is Chroma City, which is a totally different place. Instead of the rising sun, I've started dividing my days by payment approvals and insufficient funds. Oh, does the sun not go down here? The light monopolized by Sunshine Corp has replaced the sun, right? And most things are solved with price tags. I see. Wow, I would kill myself. Happy Monday. Happy money. Money? Happy money. Happy Monday, Hersomaniac. Hello. Happy Monday. It is Monday. My Xenoid. Yeah, I would kill myself if I lived in like a city where the sun never. That's literally what I feel like right now. Like in winter right now, this is where I feel like I live. And like that little scrap of sunlight is the only thing that's keeping me from fucking ending it all. TBH. To be QH. To be just being honest, egg and mayo. So hang on. Moving my thing around. Happy money? I wish. I know, right? Same. Where are my glasses? I'm gonna leave them over here. Yes. Okay. I wish it was happy money. Oh, that'd be nice. Okay. I wish beer was the only thing I had to pay for. Right. The price of beer went up again recently. Everything is going up. Except for two things. The sun and my income. But Michelle, everything comes at a high price, except for the value of labor. Man, I have to play as a guy? This sucks. Am I a guy? This sucks. Shit game. 0 out of 10. But I can find some stability, at least while I'm working. When I drifted here after we parted ways, I thought my incompetence was the reason for our breakup. And that thought still weighs me down. I can't say things are completely different now. But here, at least while I'm holding on to my work, that weight lifts just for a moment. Regardless of how much I earn. For that time, at least, I have the assurance that I won't collapse. The people I meet, the conversations we have. I want... What is going on here? I can't tell what this... Oh, it's like somebody leaning over and he's in their back. Let's see, this is what I'm excited for. Oh, this isn't right. What's the scallop? Okay, it was just like the starting screen. I guess that was cropped like that. And what I've come to feel. I want to tell you about it. On the second floor of a commercial district, slightly away from the city center. Repair Clinic Dialogue. A place where the outside noise recedes with just a few words of small talk. Don't criticize my naming skills, because in Chroma City, they give estimates for heartbreaks and charge for repairs. Gosh, this dialogue's a little... The writing is a little... a little cornball. Oh my gosh, and it's December 14th. This is literally... Valhalla. Lame. Whoa. So this is our ex, right? I said the name is totally lame. And Chris, did you have a beer? What's with the sentimental nonsense this early in the morning? This is translated from Japanese, and this is like a small team, so it's possible that the translation is like not the best, you know? I was thinking about a customer from yesterday, and I couldn't help it. He came in saying his portable virtual chip was stuck, but maybe it activated during repairs, because he started running around the room like crazy, swinging a leather belt at me. Thanks to him, my dial equipment almost bit the dust too. That's because you have such a shady and lame name. Only customers fitting that description would show up. Ha. Don't tell me. You're talking about the oasis of Chroma City, bathed in neon light. Dialogue Repair Clinic? Our repair clinic is an all-around sanctuary that provides not just quick and accurate repairs, but also emotional stability through a comfortable conversation. That shady name is exactly why Eve's needing repairs turn away and go elsewhere. See, they're not Lilim, they're Eves. They're a different ancient Abrahamic figure. It's different. Emotional stability for Eves. That feels less shady and more like creepy. Is that why you habitually make Eves wet themselves? What? Completely different. Exactly. Wait. To be precise, it's the act of discharging overheated coolant. Your phrasing is misleading. Same difference. What do you mean, same difference? You're probably the only one who describes it like that. Stop spouting nonsense so early and go check your equipment already. Are you not opening for business today? You used to love stories like this. Even though you used to sing about wanting to become an Eve when you were little. Shut up. Seems like the hangover from yesterday's beer is pretty bad. And speaking of Eves, why don't you replace the outdated equipment in your repair clinic? Using a dial when deal is already out is disrespectful to them. What you're overlooking is that D1AL equipment is strictly specialized for diagnosis. The diagnostic performance was so good from the first generation that even with the 5th generation out, it hasn't improved drastically. Then what's different? The main advancements are in unit synthesis, convenience in the synthesis process, overclocking synthesized parts, firmware modifications, etc. However, I can make up for the dial's lagging synthesis performance purely with the touch of my fingertips. That's actually kind of impressive. Crucially, if I upgrade to a newer generation, why, is there an extra subscription fee? There would be no point in having registered the business as Dialogue. You don't seem to get it. A little wit breathes vitality into a weary life. And also, seeing this strangely named repair clinic operating normally, I guess your skills really are unquestionable, then. It should be a breeze if I suddenly test you with this standard D1AL practical level 1 mock maintenance, right? Did you see the news about Discord? Yes, fuck my fucking Chungus life. I never pass those fucking age scan things. I never pass them, so I'm gonna have to send them my fucking... No! I don't want to! I don't want to! All my info and all those data. I know. It's awful. Ugh. Fuck my Chungus youthful life. This is discrimination against girls who look youthful. Okay? Okay. SMH. SMH. This is discrimination against neotenous women. Okay? This is discrimination. Just wear a fake mustache. I've tried a lot of stuff. Like, cause like I said, I never pass these things, okay? I've tried a lot of things. I have like tried to like put on makeup. I've like made a frowny face. And that typically, it places me like a couple years older if I can make like a grumpy face on purpose. But still not old enough. It's so mean. Practice repair. Prove Michelle wrong about your skills. Target moves 20. It's been a while since the last mock maintenance. Let's take it step by step. Let's play the tutorial. Okay, this is the puzzle. I suck at these kinds of puzzles, so we're gonna see how it goes. But I'm willing, I suck at puzzles and I don't like these kind of puzzles, but I'm willing to do it. To put my hands deep inside a robot girl. Okay? You can check the damaged parts on the dial that need repair right now. Hover over the damaged part to see the required units. First, let's select the damaged part to repair. Dial consists of 4 layers and 6 indices. Indices? Does anybody know how to say that? Indices? Indices? Each module can be moved by dragging it to swap places with adjacent modules, up, down, left, or right. Moving modules uses Dial's battery. If you use up all the battery, you can't move anymore. Let's try moving a module. Okay. Hi! Hi, One-Eyed King. Hello, welcome. Hello. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Hi. Welcome. If you move to an unintended spot, right-click to cancel the move. Try canceling a move with a right-click. Okay. So we'll just do like this, and then right-click. Why does it not work? It doesn't work. Oh. It doesn't move. It doesn't work. Oh, okay. I see. Only you can't do it once you've already murped it. I'm okay. I'm working. No, I'm sorry. If you move modules to a line 3 or more, they synthesize into a higher tier unit. If you synthesize modules 10 times consecutively, the battery overcharges and increases max capacity. Click battery to proceed. You can check out the current damaged location and required units on the right panel. Hover your mouse over each damaged location to see the required unit. Synthesize the required unit and move it to the damaged location. Wait, what? I don't follow. Wait, what? Required unit. Oh, these? It's like that? Wait, I don't understand the question. Huh? Am I dumb? Synthesize the required unit and move it to the damaged location. Huh? Bro, I didn't get any of that. Wait, they lost me right here. Wait, what? Wait, what does that mean? Synthesize the required unit. What does that mean, synthesize the required unit? Required unit is this red circle. Okay, so there's a red circle here. There's a red circle here. Like this? Placing the required unit on the damaged spot activates the replace button. Oh, okay. Press it to swap the unit. Okay. Once replaced, all remaining modules must be... Oh, looks like the replacement went well. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, that seemed a little weird. This game just came out like a week ago, by the way. I love this song. This case requires multiple types of units. The info panel will show the required unit colors for each position. The info panel will show the required unit colors for each position. Okay. Just place the units according to the colors to replace them. So it wants me to switch these. Okay. Now place the required modules to complete the maintenance. Isn't it already? Place the required modules. Oh, it wants this one. Wait, so it wants this here? And then this here? Huh? What? What? I'm a little confused, chat. Huh? I don't follow. Oh. Like that? And then where does it want me to put it? What? Wait, I'm confused. Banger music though. Yeah, this is my playlist. The game's actual music is kind of whack, so I put on my own playlist. The game's music is like royalty free, so. Wait, I'm confused. What? So do I have to do like this and then put this one here? Like this? Hello, Xia with the elite taste. Thank you. I'm like, yeah, I know. I mean, the playlist is really good. You're right. Like, am I supposed to like do like that and then put this one over here? Wait, no, this one would be here. And then this one would be like, oh my god. Here? Okay, guess not. Wait, how does this work? Place the required modules to complete the maintenance. But so it says repair point, there's this red one here and then this yellow one here. But then it wants this blue thing, which I have the blue thing, but I don't know where they want it. Am I dumb? I'm getting filtered already. Oh. Okay. Alright, I guess that worked. I don't know what I did that worked. Let's select the final damage part. You can check unit appearances by tier on the phone. Press on top. Cutthroat criminal. Do you take cash? Do you buy gold? Hi Bobby, hello. How's it going? Good to see you. Hello. How's your Monday going? Power source acting as the unit's heart supplies. Oh, power source acting as the unit's heart supplies energy required for the operation and handles total output. Let's use dial special function. There's a gauge bar on the left. Okay. Click gauge bar to proceed. This gauge charges for the corresponding type when 4 or more modules are synthesized. When fully charged, click beyond the gauge and then a module or unit of another type to convert it. Let's try changing a type. You can cancel by right clicking. So like this one is gonna turn whatever it wants red. So like let's turn this one red. If you made a mistake or think it's hopeless, press the restart button to try the repair again. Okay. Slow Monday so far. Interested to experience my first non-karaoke stream here. Welcome! Yeah, we've been playing Valhalla. I'm almost done with Valhalla. I have 1 day left in Valhalla, but we're gonna do like next week like a big event where I like mix drinks and stuff. So in the meantime, while I get ready for, it's gonna be like a handgun thing. While I get ready for that, we're playing this really short game called Dialogue, which is like kind of has a similar aesthetic. She usually do be gaming. Well, not usually, but yeah, like once a week or more. Certain mission of a cutthroat criminal. Let's collect the user. Okay. So I'm kind of confused. I'm still kind of confused. I'm a little confused. So it wants me to fix this spot here. It wants the red thing here. Is that what it wants? But it wants this red thing. Can I do like this? Can I do like the red and then turn this? Aren't I supposed to be able to click this and turn shit red? I don't really understand. Oh, okay. This is a frickin' Big Thief remix, by the way. I kind of really don't know. Wasn't I supposed to be able to do stuff with this? Let me do this one here. Then this goes here. Okay. Return. Satisfied now? That's really amazing. Honestly, I know you ran a repair clinic, but I didn't know you were this skilled. Yep, I'm pretty fucking awesome. Even with the latest steel equipment, it wouldn't be this fast for a level 1 mock maintenance. I see you in a new light. This is nothing. If I want to attract EVE customers to this strangely named repair clinic of yours, I can't tolerate a single maintenance error. First impressions are most important wherever you go. If you care so much about first impressions, why don't you erase that suspicious slogan on the front door? Besides, there needs to be comfort during the repair process for them to feel emotionally stable and open up. I just can't understand that creepy philosophy of yours. I should probably start opening up shop now. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Customer comment, Michelle, finally done. Maybe it's because of the beer I had yesterday, but it feels a bit stiff. Okay. Chris, welcome. So we are Chris. I wish we were a girl. That's something I would change. I wish I could play as a girl. I don't want to be a guy reaching into these girls' bodies. I want to be a girl. Welcome. This is Repair Clinic Dialogue. Hey, Chris. Her name is Prey. She's cute. Ah, Prey. What brings you here at this hour? What about your cafe shift? Are you watching the popular show airing these days? Buff Girl O'Hara? What? Freaky? Oh, there's nothing freaky about it. No. There's absolutely nothing freaky about it. Don't get it twisted. What are you talking about all of a sudden? Are you watching it? I do watch it every week, but... Then this will be quick. In yesterday's episode, do you remember the scene where O'Hara smashed Mrs. Blind with the magical pile driver? Pile driver? Valhalla mentioned? Valhalla reference? O'Hara rarely gets pushed into a corner. So seeing her fight back with a double nosebleed and crushed Blind's neck for a comeback was quite the twist in many ways. That's exactly it. What exactly is it? What exactly are you trying to say? A villain showed up at our shop, and they looked like they desperately needed that pile driver. What? What? I knew you'd understand. I only understood that you have a difficult customer. Could you please speak a bit more clearly? They say he's a bigwig from Sunshine Corp. He claims his mere visit is a favor to this crappy shop, and threatened that he could turn off all the neon shines in his district with a single word. Moly. A different routine every day. I envy how today is unlike yesterday. Shut up. What? This dialogue's a little awkward. Anyway, thanks to that big shot, it's been nothing but new stability officer faces all morning. Those guys are hard to find when you actually need them, but they swarm like rats for this. I thought there was a terrorist attack or something. So that's what happened. What brings such a person to a backwater like this? I don't know the details, but it seems he came to negotiate with the manager of this commercial district. Something about increasing the Neon Shine subscription fees around here starting next month, and removing the free Neon Shine streetlights. Controlling the light, his actions are just like Mrs. Blind. See why I brought up Buff Girl? If Mrs. Blind has appeared in reality, then a magical pile driver isn't out of the question either. Can you go and try it? It's way out of my expertise and job description, but I can mimic it. I knew it. I wanted to pour coffee on his face, but now I feel a bit better. Right, and if you're really gonna try it, be careful. The security is intense. You could get arrested just for keeping your hands in your pockets. Then again today, my secret power will remain hidden. Anyway, raising subscription fees is a pretty big deal. True! I was thinking of subscribing to a hologram figure for my lonely room. Oh yeah, you can see one over here on the right. Oh, that's literally Dorothy right there! Wait, Fog! That's Dorothy! This is Valhalla right here, look. That's Dorothy, there's like the different drink. There's like the different ingredients. This is Valhalla right here. Fog? Wow. Is this supposed to be Jill right here? Is this Bunny Jill? Over here on the left? But with the increased fees, it'll be tight. Same here. Really? Eves are relatively free from LDS. From Latter-day Saints. So do you really need to subscribe to Neon Shrine? It's only relatively free. If our condition worsens, data loss occurs, and we could have problems more serious than humans. Plus, I've got someone to look after. You mean Remy? Remy is family. It's a cat. Does being a cat mean it can't be family? You better watch your words in front of our Remy. Prey showed her claws, adopting an aggressive cat-like stance. Please forgive me. I'll make an exception this time, because I'm generous. Anyway, if the subscription fee goes up, I'll have to give up on the item I was planning to buy. Hi, Kay Feluce. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. How's your Monday? What were you thinking of getting? Buff Girl collaboration merch. They're doing a collaboration with a neural stimulation unit for Eves. They announced that pre-orders will start on the day the last episode airs. The things people come up with. What do you mean the things they come up with? This collaboration product is amazing. They said when the empathy unit activates and overloads, it shakes your cognitive abilities, creating the illusion of transforming. What? It's basically another way of saying you must buy this. What on earth does that mean? And aren't the expressions shakes cognitive abilities and illusion of transforming seriously suspicious? You're making a fuss over nothing. Besides, considering the chips you usually use, I don't think you're in a position to talk. What do you say? Those are legitimately released VR chips, you know. I didn't even put them there for you to see, you just looked at them on your own. I have no intention of respecting your taste, but if I may give you a piece of personal advice, in a repair clinic where Eves are the main customers, displaying chips with covers showing Eves and humans getting intimate doesn't seem like a very good choice. Base? I just put frequently used items where they're easy to see. It's inevitable in a workshop with lots of tools. I feel like I just heard some terrible information. If you're lonely, why don't you find a lover? I'm sorry, but... Okay, I'm sorry. Prey apologized quickly. It was as if she didn't want to hear it. Did she perceive what I was gonna say? And can I ask for a simple repair? I need to create an excuse to tell the boss. Sure. Repairs are always welcome. Prey's request. Create an excuse for Prey's absence. Target moves. 28. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Holy moly. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Wow! This is so cool. Interesting. Interesting. I wish I was a girl. I wish I could play as a girl. That would really make this for me. The fact that I'm a guy is kind of throwing me off. Okay. What the heck is this dialogue? Yeah, that's wild. Okay, right. So we want the red things. Okay, right. Okay. Well, we got 2 of them already. You idiot, be gentle. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, okay. Don't you think the name Neon Shine is super tacky? Like a middle-aged man trying to look cool. I agree with that part. It sounds like a name where they changed one syllable from neon sign and celebrated themselves for being extremely witty. It's really a comedy that the person agreeing with that has a repair clinic with a name just as bad. Ocker! Holy moly! Hi, Ocker! Welcome, Raiders! Ah! Yo! Hi, Ocker! Hello! Oh my gosh! Ocker, what were you doing? Hi, Raiders! Hi! I'm ZEE-uh ZE-nohs. I'm normally singing karaoke, but right now I'm playing this really, actually awesome game. Papered Mario! Whoa! Did you paper your Marios? Wow, wow, wow! That's awesome. Did you have fun, Ocker? Mwah! It's so good to see you. Everyone, please give Ocker a follow. This is my wonderful friend who also makes really awesome art. Wow. Yeah. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm playing this game that's like, wow. It's kind of crazy. I just started it. Welcome, Ocker. If you need to go eat or sleep or do whatever you need to do, you know the drill. Please feel free. And if you want to stick around, please also feel free to do that. It's really good to see you. Rickety Railway, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yes, I usually do karaoke, but currently I am I'm playing this game. I don't know. It's like a free game from Steam. Sounds good. Okay. Mwah. Mwah. Oh my gosh, I love Ocker. I'm an Ocker fan. Oh my goodness. Zia, I'm not gonna say because I want to play this, so spoilers. But I have to unlock just to say your stream title is the funniest thing I've seen all week. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. That's really kind of you, Aloe Zinky. Thank you. I thought of it last night and I was like, yes. There hasn't been any reason so far that I couldn't be selected under. Yeah, I wish I could play as a woman. That would really make this for me. But you know, I think I'm the, you know, not to say too much, but I think I'm the target demographic for this game. Okay, let's see here. Wait, what am I doing? Does it go here? Right, okay. That's right. Girls are just puzzle games to be solved. This is true. I only learned about it in theory, but I was curious since I've never felt it myself. It's similar to humans. If humans feel it through muscle contraction, blood flow changes, and hormone secretion. Wait, I missed an essential piece of dialogue. What exactly does the stimulation from the empathy unit feel like? Okay, I only learned about it in theory, but I was curious since I've never felt it myself. It's similar to humans. If humans feel it through muscle contraction, blood flow changes, and hormone secretion, for Eves, that's just replaced by the empathy unit. Stimulating this directly gives quite a pleasurable feeling. What? What? Unfortunately, I suck at puzzle games. Oh, me too. That part, I'm not the target demographic. I'm just playing the puzzles to get to the robot openings. Hi, Flea Flicker. Hello. How's it going? I hope you're doing wonderful. Happy Monday. Oh goodness. So, what? You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. This is like Valhalla. Valhalla will like have the most crazy dialogue and then it makes me want to cry. I don't want to say it out loud. I'm not going to say that. It doesn't match exactly, but it's probably the closest thing. Then what about the collaboration merch you mentioned earlier? I was just curious about what it feels like to transform. Wow. Okay. Yeah, inside them, normally. Right. They say power surges through you. Sure, whatever. Okay, alright, okay. Girl, let me stimulate your empathy module. What? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so it's red. Wait, no. I keep forgetting you can just do it like that. Okay. And then red. And then you just put this one here? This puzzle shit easy. All done. There were no major issues. Wow, my stiff back feels completely refreshed. Is this what it feels like when Ohara purifies her body with brief seed? What is with this? Is it okay to mention my crude repair in the same breath as something so noble? Crude? You're too strict with yourself. No one around here can match your skills. Enough, Prey. Save that talk for after you buy me a beer. You make a fuss even when I compliment you. What a personality. Hi, I'm Sex Vegeta. Hi. Hi. How's it going? Crunch. Let's crunch. Meh. Hello. Okay. The big old crunch. Ugh. I actually need to get water. Wait, I'm gonna be back in 30 seconds. I'm gonna stand up and pour water and come back. 30 seconds. Time me. Okay, I'm back. See? I'm a girl of my word. I am back. I've returned with hydration. 13! Yeah, see, I'm so good. Let's drink the water. Cheers. I noticed earlier your power unit was screaming again. Aren't you overworking yourself lately? It must be because a lot of zombies have been gathering in front of the shop lately. Zombies? JK, I don't know. They've practically set up camp there. Zombies? You mean flicker patients high on drugs? Usually they just stumble around spouting nonsense. No, those are blackouts. It's a state where even radical methods like electronic drugs can't prevent damage to the frontal lobe and neural network. You can consider their ego and personality data virtually destroyed. Lately, the media just seems to call them zombies instead of severe LDS patients. Latter-day Saints. I've been here for a while, but I just thought they were drug addicts. Drug addicts are probably better off than them. Aren't they both equally in the gutter? At least junkies have their infinite love for drugs left. Blackouts are worse. Infinite love. Seeing them throw away family, lovers, and property without hesitation, isn't that the perfect expression? It's like, if it's not you, the world doesn't matter. Truly an impossible devotion. In contrast, blackouts are like empty shells with even their desires gone. They wander around following the light by instinct, and when they find neon shine, they swarm like gnats and won't leave. Chasing light suggests they still have at least minimal desires left. If you saw them, you'd think I'm exactly right. They aren't moving to find light. It's just that it's the only stimulus left they can react to. If they crawled around looking for light normally, maybe you'd be right. Of course, they would become something even more terrible. As I recall, the shop you work for has a floor-to-ceiling glass window on one side. Right, and clearing away the gnats that gather there is one of my daily tasks. That's probably the cause of 80% of my power unit overloads. And the other 20% is because of the idiots removing streetlights. Exactly. Every day must be tough. It gives me a headache just thinking about how much tougher it's gonna get. You know that? Happiness and unhappiness are influenced more by future events than the present. Wasn't that a study on human psychology? Humans and Eves are pretty much the same. Do you realize that statement conflicts heavily with your critique of my taste before the repair? I come back because I respect it. She likes us. Let's go. I wish I was playing as a girl. I keep saying that. I wish I was a girl in this game. What the heck? My head feels like exploding as it is. Do you have to make me say useless things? She wants me. She wants me, bros. She wants me, bros. She wants me. She needs me. She needs me bad. If you plan to keep wrecking me to rip off repair fees, you'd better be prepared. I'm sorry. Customer Prey Emery. Stop joking. I have to go now. Even a justified absence is a problem if it drags on. I don't want to get fired and become a zombie rubbing my face against a glass window. By now, the streetlight idiots should have left the shop too. You're sharp. Good sense as always. It was a pleasant conversation today, Prey. Me too. See you later, Chris. Prey hurriedly left the door with quick steps. It seems she spent more time than expected, distracted by the chat. It's already time for lunch. Let's take a break. Wow, seriously amazing. What did you just do to my back? I feel light as a feather. Yay! She wants us so bad. She needs us. And Eve stood before me, though there was no sound of the door opening. Despite her polite attitude and likable first impression, I couldn't quite feel at ease. All TN-DLS models are government-affiliated Eves, usually distinguishable by their department mark. TN-DLS. Like, I know in, like, Valhalla, like, a bunch of them are, like, a bunch of the models are, like, jokes. Like, there's Dorothy's, like, a DFC. Let's see, TN-DLS. Does anyone know what this might mean? I don't know if it means anything, but it might. I'm trying to see if there's, like, a joke here. I don't know. But I couldn't see any mark on the Eve before me, nor was there any other way to confirm her affiliation. Of course, nothing official in Chroma City was particularly trustworthy, but I reacted unusually sensitively to that mark. Frey says I look at that mark with eyes of a sinner, which probably isn't polite behavior towards a customer. Before we start, excuse me, but may I ask what specific purpose you are specialized for? If it's military, private maintenance is illegal. You wouldn't know since I'm not wearing protective gear on my day off. I am Orca O'Hara from the Urban Recovery Agency of Chroma City. You can just call me Orca for short. Although designed for rescue and disaster recovery operations, I'm a model equipped with multi-purpose functions like other Eves to reduce citizens' aversions. How's being inside Robot Girls going? It's good. We've been inside one Robot Girl so far. It's been pretty good. Dude, check it out. We have Dorothy in the back over here. I think this might be Jill right here. I'm sorry. There's like some figures over here that like rotate out. I'm sure they're references to something, but I don't know what. One rookie numbers. Look. We're working on it. Thank you for the hydrate. I was coughing. I was choking on water, actually, is why I was coughing. Are you finding things in them? Yeah, I'm like fixing their like malfunctions and stuff. Hi, X-Ponric. Hello. How's it going? I want to see like what these buttons do. Ooh, good, just working. Yeah, you can do it. Ganbare. Okay, let's see. Buff Girl O'Hara type peaks. Wait, hype peaks. Neural network unit orgasm buff release. What? The hit series Buff Girl O'Hara, currently ranking #1 in streaming charts and real-time interest, is reaching peak hype success. What? I cannot read. I don't know why this font is like difficult for me to read. Is reaching peak hype ahead of its finality on February 3rd. Capitalizing on the show's success, the distributor unveiled the collaboration custom unit Orgasm Buff, set for the official release on February 4th, the day after the finale. A new dawn for Eve maintenance. D1AL-OGUE unveiled, a fully automated process. Last night, the 13th, Sunshine Corp unveiled the D1AL, a 6th generation architecture diagnostic lens that moves away from traditional manual mechanic work to fully automate the maintenance process. This new product eliminates cumbersome manual synthesis and part replacement. It features proprietary real-time autonomous calibration technology that minimizes human intervention, maximizing system precision and maintenance efficiency. Sunshine Corp added that introducing the D1AL will replace outdated imperfect maintenance methods and enable immediate data-driven system recovery and optimization. Okay, so we're getting replaced by AI. I just realized there's more over here. The Orgasm Buff draws attention with a design inspired by O'Hara's Champion belt. Notably, it replaces traditional manual operation with an automated sympathetic nerve system simulation function via a feedback loop. Goodness. The product features forced photonic neural network update technology to control system overhead caused by continuous sympathetic stimulation. Wow, that's a lot of words. I'd love to stick around to watch awesome robots, but in the middle of work, so I can only drop by briefly. Thank you for dropping by, Yair. I hope you feel better soon. I know you've been feeling a little sick. I hope you feel better. The VOD will be there if you want to watch it. Okay. Unidentified component found. Nanocatalyst. Design mismatch controversy. Or hasn't changed my life. Well, yeah, I mean, it came out, let's see, it came out like 5 days ago. That's 5 full days of constant orgasms. Exclusive unidentified component found. Nanocatalyst design mismatch controversy. Controversy is erupting after an unidentified molecular component not listed in official blueprints was discovered in the nanocatalyst mandatorily inoculated into Chroma City citizens. In addition to identification and data collection, nanocatalysts perform the core function of forcibly inducing serotonin secretion in reaction to neon shine to prevent LDS, light deficiency syndrome, caused by sunlight deprivation. I wish I could have multiple orgasms, just one and I'm done. Precise I can't even match. Like, I was gonna say something back. I'm like not strong enough to... Can't. Precise molecular analysis of recently extracted nanocatalyst samples confirmed the presence of an unidentified element non-existent in the standard specifications released by authorities. While Chroma City authorities maintain it is merely an impurity generated during catalyst aging, their passive response, failing to provide technical evidence to support this claim, is only amplifying suspicions. I see. Interesting. We're just like on our phone, like while this chick's talking to us. Customer comes in the store, I'm like, yeah, hang on, I'm looking at my phone. Rescue. You have quite an ordinary appearance for someone deployed to rough sites. In fact, it wasn't an ordinary appearance. Rescue specialized TNDLS models possess an appearance generally considered beautiful to reduce aversion. That's because we mostly rely on external equipment. The design direction of the model also has the motto Universal Fit. Unlike how it looks, there are many places to attach external equipment. This is for attaching the powered exoskeleton during entry. This is for the instantaneous thrust engine. That's what they call it when in the tail part. It was quite embarrassing to watch her lift parts of her body here and there to introduce her model, but Orca seemed unaware of it and chattered excitedly for several minutes. How is it? I understand very well that it's not military. Besides that? Nothing. I was just trying to apologize for being rude earlier out of surprise. Really? I didn't feel it was that rude. Bobby, thank you for the crunch. My joints are like on cooldown from the last one still. Big stretch. That's because kind people are rare towards government-affiliated Eves. If you thought I was similar to others, then that's normal. That makes sense. What kind of maintenance are you here for? I was recently assigned here, so I need to submit an inspection confirmation by tomorrow. There aren't any major problems, so it shouldn't take long. It looks that way, but you never know until you check. I'll boot up the maintenance console, so please wait a moment. Whoa, silence. Perhaps because everyone is preparing for Polar Night Day, the streets are intensely lively, aren't they? Polar Night Day, one of Chroma City's prides and the pride of prides. A holiday unique to the city and a festival ground. I had even forgotten that it wasn't far off. It's a holiday unique to the city. Did you come for sightseeing before? You don't have to say if it's hard to talk about. No. A few years ago, I visited Chroma City due to a support request. It just happened to be Polar Night Day. There was a support request even in nearby cities? Yes. Back then, I was working in Luminance City, located below Chroma City. It was complete chaos. The violence and confusion amidst the cheers of the festival were shocking even to me. A hologram panorama covering the sky, and below it, explosions mixed with smoke. Must have been terrible. Yes, screams mixed with beautiful night views and hopeful music are quite shocking. The show went on as if indifferent to the tragedy, and most of the crowd was too intoxicated by the festival to even know it was happening. The organizers who knew about the accident went along with it too. It was probably because of the budget. The hologram panorama called Chromatic Zenith is one of Chroma City's prides. They say it's for the citizens' sense of belonging, but they pour an astronomical budget into it because it's an event that generates high tourism revenue. Too much money had already been poured in to cancel just because an accident occurred. So it's about money. Excluding talk of budget and compensation, all that's left in Chroma are patients. Not that I like it, but it's the unavoidable reality. That's sad. I'm sorry. I unintentionally said something depressing. It's just reality. Nothing is as boring as realistic talk. Living day by day, whether you like it or not, is reality. Even an interesting show gets boring if you watch it hundreds of times. Wrong! So it's hard for the story of a day repeated thousands of times to be interesting. It's natural to be drawn to stories of vacation escapades or figures bought on impulse, rather than talk of neon shine subscription fees or utility bills. I can't accept it rationally, but I have to empathize experientially. Most hobbies are, after all, escapes from ordinary daily life. That's why people go crazy for Polar Night Day. And tourists visiting from the other side of the globe to see chromatic zenith. Because the coming tomorrow isn't enjoyable. Because they're tired of reality. They close their eyes and ears and force themselves to shout that they are happy now. This dialogue is a little bit hard to... Wanting to run away from pain is one of human instincts. Hmm? Oops, I sounded creaky like my dial equipment again. 0 points for a sales pitch, right? Sometimes creaking sounds make you feel alive, whether machine or human. But by any chance, are you doing maintenance with a first-generation dial? Don't worry too much. I've safely repaired TNSDL. I cannot speak. This font is hard for me to read. I don't even know. I've safely repaired TNDLS models several times with this rugged friend. Why does the word safely sound so scary? Oh, the dial is ready. Shall we begin? Okay, let's do it. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. Right. Right. Okay. Right. Here we go again. Oh dang, yeah. Okay. So then we'll do more yellows. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm reaching a flow state. This kind of maintenance, it's my first time. Oh my goodness. Are we probing women? We are probing women. Jeff, we're probing women. Robot girls. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, it's right click to cancel. Okay. Hang on, I gotta see. Zia, get the cool shoe shine? Get the cool shoe shine? Get the cool shoe shine. Okay, I don't want to do this. I know it doesn't even matter because it's not that hard, but I like to be optimized, you know? Here we go. Wow! Wait, is that not it? Isn't that what it wants? Oh, does it want this one here? Oops, this one? How is that not it? Get the cool shoe shine. They do the bump. Wait. How is this not it? Oh, okay. I've completed the unit replacement for that part. How is it? Please feel free to tell me if there's any discomfort or awkwardness. No, it's much more comfortable than I thought. My worries before the maintenance were pointless. She's literally barefoot. What? Holy moly. It actually feels smoother than the 5th generation dial. That's a relief. But should I say it tingles? It keeps throbbing. Please be a little gentler. This area is densely packed with neural elements. It's very, sensitive. Oh dear, I'm clumsy because it's been a while since I maintained a TNDLS. Don't tell her that! It's important for her to be barefoot for robot reasons. Right, exactly. It's important. It's important. I'll try to be as gentle as possible. Okay. Yellow. Wait, I didn't want to do that. Oh, okay. And then this one goes... No. It's a little hard to maneuver. This one goes here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. This one goes here. Each D1AL-OGUE model has one unique organ, right? That's right, because each model specializes in a different purpose. Naturally. I've often seen animal ears or reverse joint types, but this is my first time seeing a tail. The eaves of the Scarlet Response Unit under the Urban Recovery Agency, to which I belong, are all D1AL-OGUE models. And we have tails like me. That's fascinating. Usually, what is this tail used for? In our case, we mainly use it to clear broken debris, or break down walls to enter. For something used for such rough purposes, didn't you say it was a sensitive part earlier? The external armor is high-strength special alloy, so it's fine in the field. But when opened internally for maintenance, it's almost defenseless. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful to work delicately. We did it. We did it. As he said, it was a regular checkup. And there were no major problems, so it finished quickly. Oh, that unknown heavy feeling that was dragging me down has disappeared. No, it's more than that. It's refreshing. Manager, you have quite an interested look on your face right now. Orca's reaction was so vivid that I focused without realizing it. I'm glad you're satisfied. I should be thanking you. It feels similar to that unique sensation when speeding through the city center on a bike. Roaming Chroma City while feeling the wind directly. You have a bolder hobby than I thought. Yes. In Luminance City, my hobby was riding a bike to get some air on my days off. I don't have a car in the first place, and I like bikes. And I prefer the openness of a bike to the enclosed space of a car. That peculiar stimulation where the gaze of others mixes into the liberating feeling of being open on all sides. Feels really good. Every hobby has its own taste. I apologize for the roughness during the maintenance. No. It's just because I'm particularly sensitive compared to the same model. Because he kept talking to me in between, I felt reassured at the end and it didn't hurt at all. My body feels completely lighter too. I can endure this much for this level of effort. Orca started stretching her body here and there as if to show off. A careless Eve in a narrow space. As long as she doesn't bump into anything, it's not a bad view. Actually, I didn't do much. I just replaced a few neural units to suit the environment lacking photonic data. You mean because there's a lack of light? Exactly. Both humans and Eves cannot live without sunlight. That's why subscribing to Neon Shine is practically essential in Chroma City. So that's why my colleagues asked if I subscribe to Neon Shine. Because unless it's Chroma, you won't have problems due to lack of light. They made a survival a paid service. Chroma claims it's the same logic as food being paid. Someday, we might even get billed for breathing. Still, Eves are a bit better off. Humans can fall into depression if Neon Shine is cut off for just 2 days. They called it LDS, right? Correct. It stands for Light Deficiency Syndrome. Simply put, it's a disease caused by not receiving light. The body's signaling system gets tangled, and for Eves, noise accumulates in the photonic neural network. The depression and power drop you felt recently are probably due to this. My external equipment felt heavier than usual after coming to this city. It wasn't just my imagination. Body and mind are inseparable. Psychology inevitably changes according to the state of the body. It's funny for me, and Eve to say this, but that's very mechanical. I think so too. But humans are similar, just a difference between metal and flesh. Most psychiatric drugs treat psychological problems by regulating hormones, and the medical measure called defibrillation is basically the same principle as rebooting a machine called a human. Moving by electrical signals and psychological and emotional judgments changing according to the hardware environment are also the same. Personally, I don't see any reason to distinguish between human and Eves. Truth nuke. If that philosophy created this repair shop, it's quite cool. Personal conversation is a core service of dialogue. Anyway, you said today was your day off, right? That's right. I've been hectic with moving and dispatch calls for a few days, but finally it's a break. Actually, if there are no dispatches, it's mostly playtime. Playtime? Moving alone sounds terrible. I agree with that, but it's over. Do you have any recommended places for a change of mood? I recommend the cafe on the first floor of the building opposite. Ah, I saw it coming here. The name started with You mean Retrojan? What was it? Retrojan. The pronunciation is a bit odd. Retrojan, maybe. Oh, Retrojan. Retrojan. This is like so Valhalla, I can't. Ah, is it that Trojan from the Trojan horse? It's as unusual a name as this place. Right. I heard from the owner that it's a combination of retro and Trojan virus, yeah. It contains the ambition to infiltrate retro trends like a Trojan virus into this flashy high-tech city. Yeah, this is kind of high concept. I don't know about this. I don't know about this cafe owner. Wow, hearing that, the meaning sounds quite plausible. It's a retro concept cafe that's hard to find these days. And drinking the owner's hand-drip coffee is the joy of my life. A retro concept in this city, incredible. And one more thing, avoid places with too many people. In this season, scenes of people densely gathered often lead to scenes of being taken away by stability officers. Thanks for the advice, Chris. When the night gets too long, people tend to get sensitive. Even if they are stability officers. Thinking of this city's stability officers like police in other cities is troublesome. Still, there's no harm in being careful. I should quietly enjoy this festive year-end atmosphere by myself. Have a good time, Orca. Thank you. See you next time. Wait, what the fuck was I thinking about? The other day I was like in the shower and I had this shower thought about like, wait, what the fuck is this thought? It doesn't even make sense anymore. I like thought I was cooking in the shower about like thinking of like if you made like a plugin. What was I thinking about? It was like some idea about like what you could name. I don't understand the pun anymore now though. I had like this idea for like if you had like a music like a plugin for like DAWs or something, and you could call it like whatever. Oh, it was like I was like they should come. What the fuck is this? Such a stupid thought, and like I really thought I was cooking at the time. I think I was like half asleep. I was like they should come up with like something that like lets you like what the fuck? It's like electronic orchestral, you know, like orchestral pads, like string pads, like synths. I was like they should come up with something that's like a really good version of that because like everything sucks with that, and then they should call it Orca Pad. It's like orchestral pad, like whatever. But that's so dumb. That's such a stupid name. Hi Casey, hello, welcome. Sorry for making you listen to that stupid thought. I actually, why did I think I was cooking with that? It's already evening. I should call it a day. Is it already done? Oh my, your touch was so delicate. I didn't even realize I was being repaired. She did not say that. She was like, it's throbbing. Okay. It's dark and gloomy all day again today. Now that there's hardly any day left, it's hard to even see a gray night. Thanks to that, my body feels even stiffer. If I stay still, I'll only feel more drained, so let's hurry and open up shop. Open for business. Are mom and dad saying they won't come see the Chromatic Zenith again this year? Okay, I guess Michelle's our sister. I don't know why I thought she was our ex. I thought they said like when we broke up. Just like every year, yeah. What about you? Needless to say, me neither. I really don't get why no one goes. When we were kids, they used to drag us there every year, even when we said we didn't want to go. You know how many years ago that was. Mom and dad are getting old now, so it's hard for them to go to crowded and chaotic places. And I'm too far away to go, so... If you want to go that badly, why not go with a girlfriend? Oh, so she can be Yuri, but we can't? You're picking a fight with me right now, aren't you? Look at your age. Go outside and meet people. Even better if it's a woman. You can't stay up all night in your room drinking beer forever. The day I fall asleep rolling around in bed with a woman in this city. There's a high chance I won't open my eyes ever again the next day. And an article will pop up on the main news page. Victim, Chris J. Hayes, 22, found in a motel with organs harvested. Wait, why are you... Wait, I'm Chris. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought my texts were on the left. I'm stupid. Okay, I understand now. Hi, Mr. Spynet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I'm so silly. Hi, Andy. Hi, welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm so silly. Okay. So, our sister is telling us to get a girlfriend. Chris J. Hayes, 22, found in a motel with organs harvested. God, he's the same age as me. Why can't this be my life? I want to fucking put my hands inside robot girls for my career. What the heck? I wish we could play as a girl. I keep saying that. That confidence of yours is the problem, Chris. It's disgusting to say it myself, but objectively, you're decent looking. Blech. Ugh, let's stop. So if you want to see the chromatic zenith that much, just go alone. If I have to go alone, I won't go. Shouldn't I at least have someone to take my side if I get into a fight? Then what are you gonna do that day? I have no choice but to drown my polar night day in beer while watching Dokkum stream again this year. VTubers mentioned! Let's go. That's how I'll spend my polar night day. Hi, here's a joke. Knock knock, who's there? Woo. Woohoo, that's the sound of the police. Indeed. Thank you for the joke, Mr. Spynet. I hope you're doing well. Oh my god, Zia, I just realized. Realized what? You're spectacularly green. You just realized that? You didn't know that before? You didn't know I'm incredibly green before? For an amazing reason? You just now figuring that out, huh? I know, she's not just green, she's green. What does this mean? What are you guys talking about? What does this mean? What does this mean? What are you guys talking about? What are Xenoids going on about? What are Xenoids waffling about? I don't know why I can't like get a thing that I like. Hang on. What do you mean? I'm as green as always. I'm the usual amount of green. I haven't gotten greener. Yes, I'm extremely green. Like my green is very green, yes. This is true. Knock knock, who's there? Achu, bless you. Wow, incredible. I mean, that's more like lime green. Yeah, this is the same color I've always been. I'm confused. What are you guys talking about? I'm the same color as always. Yeah. I guess it never really hit us how green you are until now. Really? Wait, you're green all year round? Yeah, I'm evergreen. I'm an evergreen. I have no idea. I just wanted to be a part of the green conversation. We can always talk about green. If you guys want to talk about green, we can always talk about green. Yeah, I'm green all year round. I'm an evergreen. Concept of a VTuber who has like green hair, like in the summer and spring, and then like brown hair and in the fall, and orange hair in the fall, and then bald in the winter. Oh my god. Pine tree tuber. Yeah, I mean my other model is like basically the shape of a Christmas tree. Stream my foot. I mean, if you insist. If you insist. You're planning to stay up all night playing with your beloved silicone, aren't you? Wait, what? Not just bald, but like random thick hair sticking out like twigs. No, that's horrible. That's awful. That's even worse. I guess you could just have her have like short hair. She could have like long green flowing hair. And okay, summertime, long green flowing hair, okay? Springtime, medium length, like pink, like flowery hair, you know? Fluttery pink, medium length hair in the spring, okay? In the fall, long, like choppy, orange and red and brown hair, okay? And then in the winter, just like a short brown hair. Am I cooking? Am I cooking or no? Am I cooking or no? Street, what the fuck does this message mean, by the way? What do you do if you receive this message from your sister, okay? I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be our sister. Stream my foot. You're planning to stay up all night with your beloved silicone, aren't you? My sister doesn't text me stuff like that. Does yours? Hey, how do you... Wait, you've never even been in my room. Hit the nail on the head. Oh, she was bluffing. Thumbs up emoji like a dad. Wait, ZEE-uh thumbs up. Where is it? Can we get a ZEE-uh thumbs up in the chat? Hit the nail on the head. No, it's not that. What the heck? Shut up, you're single too. Probably sitting in the corner of your room alone. Goodness gracious. Oh my god. Who is this baddie? Oh my god. Ole. Ole mole. Just like an anglerfish ahoga. Oh my goodness. What? They don't have like a flat-chested one. I think there's only 3. That's so sad. I wish they had like a little petite flat-chested one. They have Dorothy in the back there and they didn't even put... What cowards? Such cowards. Because I think we've seen all 3. They don't have like a little petite DFC model? What the heck? Why not? Hello, Chris. You look excited. Did you manage to get that figure you wanted? Chris? Ah, Miss Leanne. I'm sorry. I was looking at something else. Could you wait just a moment? A pity. I wanted to share in your joy. You look good now, but the expression you had just now, which you don't show when you're with me, had a pure smile. I'm envious, whoever they are. It's my sister! Haha, it's my younger sister. She's a funny kid who tries to tear me down every day. Ah, the one you often talk about. Miss Leanne took a deep breath and muttered quietly to herself. Well, if it's a younger sister, I can understand. In fact, I might even have to try to get close to her. What? Anyway, what brings you here? I remember you had your regular checkup recently. I had some business nearby, so I thought I'd drop by to see your face. I also stopped by because I thought I might need to replace my processing unit as a bonus. That's funny. What is? When I first saw you, I thought you'd never come back. But now you visit even without a reason. I told you I came to replace my processing unit. You said it was a bonus. Didn't you come to check on me? If not, I'll take a look at you quickly. Alright, you win. I came here to complain. Okay, tell me. For a ridiculously shady repair clinic. Yet you've come back several times, so you must like it. There's a quiet, uncrowded comfort here. A quiet place and slightly cool air are good for getting sentimental. I need this to be my career path. Literally, fuck everything else. I will drop everything. If this could be a career path for me, dude, I would drop everything. I would leave everything behind. If I could do this for my job, my god. Oh my god. Okay. A quiet place and slightly cool air are good for getting sentimental. Thanks to that, I can completely let loose. Are you complimenting me by saying there are no customers? Yes, it's a compliment. Since you say so, I'll take it as a compliment. What's today's complaint? Miss Leanne frowned, as if just thinking about it was unpleasant. That's quite a look on your face. She frowned and she's just literally smiling. Huh? Oh, was I? Sorry. When the processing unit connected to my emotional expression gets overloaded, my mood swings become severe and I can't hide them. I don't want to show you that expression anymore. Can I get maintenance first? It's possible, but... Repair Leanne with extreme mood swings. Okay. Oh my god! Is this allowed? Okay, it must be. It must be. Bibbidi! This is terrorism! You can't keep doing this! You can't keep getting away with it! You have lost the game. This is evil. This is messed up. This is crazy what's on my screen right now, by the way. Like, I'll just give you a moment. What? Okay. I can and will. No! You can't. You can't. My goodness. Okay. Alright. So we need the little blue ones. Open heart surgery. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Let's do this one. This one. This one. And this one. There we go. Every time I visit here, you're on the phone with your sister. It's my routine right after opening for business. Picking a fight with my sister. I'd like to join that routine next time. You, Miss Leon? I heard that in human society, it's polite to greet the other person's family before the main event. I don't know what big event you mean, but your emotion unit is overheating again. Big event. Okay. Holy moly. Okay, let's do this. This. We do... Oh. That was wrong. Okay, that's okay. We can do this. And this. Yes! As expected, you're delicate. It's so relaxing. Thanks, girl. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Like, this shot is just actually crazy. What do you think about the increasing romance between humans and Eves? Yeah, I bet you want to know my thoughts on that, huh, girl? For someone who's never even been in a relationship with a human, that's too abstract a question for me to answer. Really? Just that one word from you has completely tilted my opinion to the pro side. What? Miss Leon, the temperature of your emotion unit is rising. It's dangerous, so please calm down during maintenance. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Alright. Totally normal stuff. So, what's this? Is it? Oh. Okay. Alright, this isn't bad. This is fine. It's a little hard to control, like, where they go sometimes. Okay, and then we just have to stack these over here. Can do one of these. And then we'll use the blue thing. Yes. Yeah, okay. This is good. Totally fine. It's all good. It's all good. Everything's good. The maintenance is done without any problems. Your maintenance today was exceptionally smooth. That touch of yours, skillfully delving into my secret corners, leading me without giving me a chance to resist. Okay, alright. So... Okay, alright, okay, so... Okay. Okay, lock in. Okay, whose core other than mine have you caressed with such care? Miss Leah? The customers who visit this repair clinic are the entirety of my social interactions. but it's a blessing in disguise. What is? Thanks to a wonderful person like you visiting, it feels like even this bleak place has some life in it. Oh my, saying something like that so suddenly makes me a little shy. The art is quite pretty. The art is extremely pretty. It's gorgeous. The overload on your processing unit was more severe than I thought. You came to complain, but it was to the point of needing repairs. I thought it would get better once I relieved some stress. If I left the unit as it was, I figured I'd be seeing you soon for the same repair request, so I replaced it with a higher-end unit. It hasn't been long since your last checkup. What happened to damage it so much? Hold on. That's what I'm about to tell you. You know I work at a pharmaceutical company, right? Of course. I've heard a lot about your life, Miss Leanne, every time I do repairs. A new researcher joined the company recently. They say he's incredibly talented or something. Our company went to great lengths to scout him, so I guess that could be true. The problem is that talent isn't everything. Exactly. He came in through connections, yet he has this attitude of looking down on the existing researchers. Since he joined later, he thinks it's our duty to provide him with any project information he doesn't know. The management is completely impressed with his papers and research advancements, so my colleagues and I had no choice but to do as he asked. More work for you. That would have been a relief. The problem is his attitude. If he were apologetic and grateful, it would be different, but he takes it for granted. Even though we're doing work we don't have to do. I wonder if studying so much has fried part of his brain. This is a real thing. A while ago, he said a colleague's research looked interesting, and asked if he could take over the project. It almost turned into a shouting match, but our colleagues intervened and barely mediated. It's annoying, but thanks to him, we're free from the management's nagging, and we can buy time to improve the product's stability. Office politics. It feels a bit distant to me. Maybe for you. From my perspective, Miss Leanne, you don't seem much different from me. Aren't you talking about how hard it is to deal with office politics you don't even care about? I'd like to say no, but I have to agree because of what happened a few days ago. A few days ago? Pixel art has such a cool vibe. It's so awesome. Yes, half of my unit's overload problems probably started that day. We fought. You fought? It wasn't really a fight. I just laid him out. He disrespected our project. Said we were just wasting the budget by repeating clinical trials for years. He said the researchers' talents were being wasted, and asked if we had any intention of finishing this research and starting a more promising project. And he said it to my face, the project leader. I should have realized when the management was blindly pushing for him. They couldn't win against us in a logical argument as non-experts, so it was a ploy to bring in another expert to break our resolve. That's pretty serious sabotage. Unfortunately for them, that Nepo hire's social skills were worse than imaginable, and he failed to change the team members' minds. You could even say we've grown closer. Some team members were even cheering me on and comforting me, even though I threw the first punch. Oh my goodness. Of course, I think I was in the wrong too. My feelings were complicated watching him call an ambulance by himself because no one else cared. Oh. It must have been the guilt that followed the satisfaction. Ooh. I had to write an apology letter, and the project's chances of survival dropped even lower. I wondered what would have happened if I had just held it in. There's a mountain of work to do, but the thought of running away came first. I want to forget everything. Let's just rest. So I came to see you. All I do is listen to you talk a little. That's enough. And thanks to you, I've already sorted out my thoughts. Thanks to me? A place to hide whenever I want to run away. A way to regain some energy and find the courage to face the world again. That's the goal of our project. After running away here to rest, I found the courage to push through. And it made me feel that my project shouldn't end here. If the effect of just listening to a story, as you put it, is this great, our medicine will be a great help to the world. Can I ask what kind of medicine it is? I'd love to tell you. Miss Leanne's eyes sparkled as if a favorite topic had come up. It's a relief to see her back to her usual self. Our research institute mainly focuses on drugs that suppress memory. It prevents the user from recalling specific memories. The primary goal is trauma suppression, though there's potential for misuse. Seems so. Right. That's why we're delaying its release. A similar drug already exists, but there are more cases of side effects or misuse than proper use. Although the management recognizes this as commercial success, sticking to a proven product. Exactly. He made almost the same argument.
His logic is that as long as it passes safety inspections and sells well, who cares how it's used? In reality, it causes almost no physical harm to the body itself. I take a few pills myself, but that attitude is quite off-putting. No matter how you know it, there's a limit to what a general buyer not an expert can know. In fact, I don't even know the ingredients of the multivitamin I take. Since I hardly see the sun, I guess it must contain vitamin D and, vitamin D. I have no idea. The drugs available on the market dull memories that are dramatically imprinted on their user. When you try to recall them, their recollection process is interrupted or blunted. It's similar to when you tamper with an Eve's photonic neural network. You can distance yourself from terribly painful memories, but you can also lose your dreams, sometimes even your family's faces or precious memories. In severe cases, you can even forget that you're taking a memory suppressant. It's practically amnesia. Our institute is creating a drug that accesses specific memories and paralyzes only that part. It can't be used universally, but we plan to market it separately for breakups or trauma. If we succeed, it won't be misused for kidnapping or human trafficking under the name of amnesia drugs. Losing memory due to a drug. It comes back if you stop taking it, right? In theory, yes, but it seems there are cases where that's not true for the products on the market. That's also the fundamental reason for my long clinical trials. In Chroma City, there will be many people who need this drug, so frequent side effects are unacceptable. Although Chroma City is damn dark all day long, I'm not sure there are that many patients who would want to suppress their own memories. The average patient doesn't seek a hospital until their condition worsens. I've even seen someone try to fix a paralyzed finger with stretching. Right, many people think of hospitals as a place to go for resurrection, but this drug is also aimed at delaying the neurological disorders caused by light deficiency, not just overcoming strong trauma. The blackout phenomenon. Do they call it zombies these days? This is an interesting looking game. Hi Azurshot, welcome. How's it going? Interesting is definitely a word you could use to describe it. Oh goodness. How are you doing, Azure? That's what people usually call it, I hear. Right, the biggest cause of becoming a zombie is neurological disorder. Despite having no other problems beside light deficiency, extreme trauma accumulates due to nervous system issues. If this drug is completed, the number of zombies on the street will be reduced by more than half. Oh, it's free! Yeah, it is free! It's free! It's free! Zombie prevention and trauma care. Sounds good. The fact that there's a way to get memories back seems good too. It's a hot topic among my colleagues. The fact that memories return when you stop taking it has some people arguing that it forces continuous purchase of the drug. They say we need to consider the consumer's financial situation. That makes sense, but... Oh, your opinion on my research? Miss Leanne's eyes widened. Does she think we've found a common interest? You can't run away forever. If you erase your memories every time things get tough, I feel like you'll end up with nothing left someday. Installing now. Good! Install it! I replaced the music with my own music because I don't really care for the music that's in it, just so you know. Even today's Miss Leanne will go back to face reality tomorrow. You'll do your best to handle the accident and finish the project, right? Well, yes. There are times when you have to do something, but you just can't. Trauma is one of them. There's a hole in your heart, and it needs to be filled, but it hurts too much. We literally just fixed the hole in her heart. But I'm at work. I'll be back in a bit. Have fun with Robot Girls. Thank you, Azure. Have good work. Ganbare. I want to see what's on the internet. Mayor Lucas. Eve, our partners sharing souls. Sigmund Pact 50th anniversary speech. Yesterday afternoon, the 14th, the 50th anniversary ceremony of Sigmund Pact, symbolizing the harmony between humanity and artificial intelligence, was held at Chroma City Central Plaza. Taking the podium, Mayor Lucas reflected on the significance of the pact, calling it a historical turning point where simple computational devices known as EE evolved into EVE, electric entity and electric vital energy, through photonic neural networks becoming recognized as beings with independent personalities. He emphasized that Eve, having moved past an era of discrimination to guaranteed legal rights, are key citizens supporting the eternal night of the city alongside humans. He concluded with a message hoping that through the rational coexistence perfected by Sunshine Corp's technology, the next 50 years will also lead to an era of prosperity without discrimination, drawing cheers from the citizens and Eves gathered in the plaza. Citizens and Eves? I thought Eves were citizens! Why would you distinguish between Eves and citizens, huh? Huh? That's kind of messed up. Exclusive. Natural LDS confirmed impossible. Suspicion of nanocatalyst intervention. Ooh. Medical opinions suggesting that Chromocity's light deficiency syndrome, LDS, may not be a naturally occurring disease are causing a stir. Following consultation with specialists from external cities, analysis indicates that simple lack of light cannot cause irreversible nervous system damage, the severe stage of LDS, given human physiology. Experts pointed out that while Stage 1 dimming, lethargy due to serotonin deficiency is possible, Stage 2 flicker, cognitive impairment, and Stage 3 blackout, frontal lobe shutdown, fall outside the scope of general neurological disorders. Consequently, suspicions are deepening that the unidentified molecular components in nanocatalysts mentioned in previous reports are intentionally accumulating metabolic waste in the cerebrum to artificially induce LDS. What the heck? Polar Night Day Intensive Crackdown Period Announcement. This is an announcement from the Urban Stability Agency. In celebration of Polar Night Day, Chromocity's largest festival, a special intensive crackdown period, will be in effect from today until the end of the festival. This measure aims to prevent social disorder during the festival and maintain the homeostasis of the urban system. During this period, nanocatalyst scanning by stabilizers will be significantly intensified across Chromocity. In particular, illegal procedures under the guise of LDS prevention and the use of distribution of unauthorized private neon shine are strictly prohibited. Citizens are requested to fully cooperate with scanning procedures at temporary checkpoints installed in each district. Warning: any act detrimental to the stability of the urban system will be subject to immediate administrative action without exception. With a whole, it's impossible not to feel weak in both body and spirit. You need to step back and recover, but you can't because the hole is in your own body. I thought the medicine you're making was made for situations like that. That's right. It's very difficult to fix something that has collapsed from the inside. Sometimes it's more important to get away from it and preserve your body and mind. I want the patients to be like you, Miss Sam. A way to regain some energy and find their courage to face the world again. I mean, I hope they solve the problems they've postponed with a mended strong mind and body. Like today's Miss Sam. As they said in a certain manga, right? There's no paradise in the place you escape to. What is this a reference to? Someone help me out. Since it's your medicine, Miss Leanne, I hope it turns out just as you wish. Aw, you little... Well, why? I thought this was a pretty cool thing for me to say. Miss Leanne lunged at me. I believe she had no intention of harming me, but I couldn't stop myself from instinctively stepping back. Now that you've said that, I'll be sure to protect this project. Okay, now let me go. Let me hug you a little longer. Just a little. Just a little. Why don't I ever get to be hugged by a robot girl? Yeah. Cries forever. Left after making a wonderful vow and having a bit of a tantrum. She must have had her own pain, unrecognized by anyone. Look at the time. I should go to the cafe where Prey works for lunch. Huh, the heat crushing my brain vanished in an instant. Your touch really is special. Okay. I'm enjoying this game a little bit. I'm enjoying this game in normal mode. Is this a man? Tier 2 power unit. Tier 2 neural unit. 2 of each. Quick. Sir? What are you staring blankly for? Excuse me, customer. Are you by any chance in front of me right now? Can you only see the visible light spectrum? Yes, I haven't had the optic nerve digitization procedure done. You're not even up to the basics of this city. In this fucked up neighborhood where it's night the moment you open your eyes, if you live seeing only visible light, you'll soon get a neurological disorder and become one of those drooling idiots out there. I subscribe to Neon Shine regularly, so I don't really need it. Oh dear, we have an idiot here who offers money to that damn corporation. You're either a foolish sucker brainwashed by the media, or a crazy bastard born with a silver spoon who thinks money grows on trees. I don't know what kind of life you're living, but I'm too law-abiding to live by your ways. I'm amazed someone with their head this far in the clouds is still in the city. It's a wonder you're walking around on your own 2 feet. What a crazy customer. Customer, please deactivate your optical camouflage, and if you're not getting a repair, please leave. Brat, why are you suddenly recommending I deactivate my optical camouflage? To do a repair, I need to scan and replace the unit, but I can't see you at all, so I can't do a proper repair. Is that the only reason? Huh, you've got a knack for comedy. Why would you replace it? I can just swap it out myself. Swap it out yourself? Just as a person can't perform surgery on themselves by cutting open their own stomach and messing with their organs, an Eve also cannot open its core section to replace a unit by itself. Nothing is impossible, brat. You just pop the lid, swap the unit, and close the lid again. If you make a small mistake in the process and power down forever, then that was just the extent of your life. That's a level of recklessness that leaves me speechless. I'd appreciate it if you just shut up and make the unit. Sir, as much as I'd love to just shut up and make it for you, as the manager, I also have to think about the reputation of my repair clinic. Even if I die without anyone knowing, no one will blame this place. Even if my head gets blown off by a corporation summary executioner's bullet while walking down the street, anyone will think it's just a natural death. How can I be sure of that? Blade Hamilton. Mention my name in the back alley 3 blocks from here, and everyone will understand. So now, what you need to do is wipe that stupid look off your face and synthesize the units for me. This person is impossible to reason with. Understood, Mr. Blade. I'll make the units for you first. What units did you want exactly? I told you already. Tier 2 power unit. Tier 2 neural unit. Carve it into your stupid head so you don't forget. Damn it. Please wait a moment. Create units for a lunatic. Okay. I didn't realize I was being timed. I've been yapping over these. But apparently I'm being timed on this. Apparently I am being timed. Which I didn't know. This is a little tricky. Okay. We can take this. I wish it was just like moves that were counted because I am in fact streaming the game. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? There we go. And then we can take this here. Now we have what we need. We just need to get it in position. This one goes here. This one goes here. And this one goes here. Alright. Sorry for the long wait. Faster than I thought. The synthesized units are clean, too. Despite your dumb first impression, you're more skilled than you look. Thanks for the compliment. Since I'm in a good mood, let me give you a piece of advice. You'd better erase that psychotherapy introduction on your door. The place I went to last week had to get it on with a big-breasted Eve. What? The place I went to last week to get it on with a big-breasted Eve had the same thing written on it. What the heck? I appreciate the advice, but that's my clinic's identity. I don't think I can change it. Instead, if you deactivated your optical camouflage next time and let me repair you directly, you'll be able to properly experience the service. As long as you have that thing dangling between your legs, no service will be possible for me. Ah! He's like, that's gay shit. I'm not letting a man inside me. Oh my god. But thanks anyway. Seems I didn't come for nothing. Take care, Mr. Blade. See you again next time. Don't count on it. Dealing with insane customers is incredibly draining. I should close up for today and soothe my tired body and soul with a can of beer. Huh? For someone with such a dumb-looking face, your hands are pretty fast, aren't they? I'll give you that. Everyone has a comment on our hands. Every single one of those is a comment on our hands. What the fuck? I wish I could play as a girl. I had a dream about being beaten by an invisible man. Since I couldn't see him, I couldn't fight back and just got beaten up. Not exactly a pleasant feeling. Is it because of that customer from yesterday? Phew. I hope only decent customers come in today. Sunshine Corp executive attacked and missing. Glass slipper found at scene. Okay, Cinderella. Last night, the 15th, an incident occurred in the Deep Red Street district on the city outskirts where a high-ranking Sunshine Corp executive was attacked by an unidentified terrorist and went missing. Investigation results confirmed that all stabilizers guarding the scene were killed. The stabilizers are like the White Knights, right? They all died instantly, from the precise penetrating wounds in the shape of a stiletto heel to the center of the forehead. A blood-stained glass slipper presumed to be used in the crime was left at the crime scene. Authorities are focusing on the fact that the modus operandi matches a series of disappearances that have occurred over the past few months. This terrorist, known to the public as Cinderella, has been targeting high-ranked government officials and Sunshine Corp executives. All victims so far remain missing, with their survival unconfirmed. The USA has formed a special investigation team to clarify the truth of this incident, and is tracking the culprit's whereabouts by analyzing connections with previous incidents presumed to be the work of the same offender. I hate how Cinderella stigmatized glass slippers. What do you mean stigmatized glass slippers? What do you mean by that? Are glass slippers even like real? How did she stigmatize them? Cold metal, what? Cold metal, melting when stripped, secret tuning skyrockets. As Maris registrations between humans and Eves hit an all-time high, this trend of secret tuning, modifying Eve body parts into forms optimized for sexual activity, is spreading in the shadows. Going beyond simple cosmetic imitation, this procedure implants ultra-fine heating coatings and vibration modules into biosilicone mucosa to create reproductive organs that surpass human biological functions. In an interview, an illegal tuner emphasized customization from firmness to internal temperature is possible according to taste, adding humans who experience it once can never return to organic embrace. Holy fuck. I can't have a glass slipper without being called Cinderella. Well, I didn't call it Cinderella because there was a glass slipper. I called it Cinderella because she left the glass slipper at the scene, which is Cinderella behavior to leave the shoe behind. But are glass slippers real? Is that like a real, are glass slippers real? If they are, they cannot be comfortable because they don't move. No, glass slippers as fully functional footwear don't really exist. They're a magical element from the Cinderella fairy tale, likely stemming from a translation of fur, verre, to glass, verre, in French. But modern versions made from crystal or clear plastic are created as props and fashion items. So it was originally supposed to be a fur slipper, but it got translated incorrectly. Interesting. You know, I feel like the foot guys would really like glass slippers, wouldn't they? Or some of them. If we have any foot chads in the chat, can you tell me if a glass slipper would appeal to you? Like a high heel that's completely transparent? They plasticified the glass. You can't walk in glass slippers. That's not possible. Because it doesn't bend at all. It wouldn't be possible to walk. Okay. What the heck? So, the trend of secret tuning. So does this mean that the humans are like secretly modifying their Eve's body parts? Like against the Eve's knowledge? Like the Eve doesn't know that they're doing it? You could do the diver shuffle. No, that's awful. It sounds really uncomfortable. But the, I gotta admit the like visuals of it. Wait, glass slipper. Let me look at the images. Like the visuals of like the foot in like a completely transparent glass shining shoe is like pretty appealing. I can't lie. I've seen acrylic ones made, yeah. But I feel like acrylic is like maybe the closest you can get to this effect. Because if you just have like regular plastic, it's like not like, it doesn't like shine in the same way. You know what I mean? Like just like clear plastic shoes is like not the same thing. Like when I think glass slipper, like I think of like crystal. You know, like glass crystal? And like this is kind of like appealing. I don't know. There's gotta be like, somebody out there has gotta be into this, right? I don't know, this stream is getting kind of weird. This stream is getting like weirder than usual. I've seen acrylic ones made, yeah. Of course, the public eye remains harsh. The dominant conservative view points at them as scrap metal fetishists, and what's wrong with that? However, to soothe the solitude of the Grey Knight, minor lovers... What? Don't call them minor lovers. What's going on here? What is with this game? Don't call them minor lovers. Okay. However, to soothe the solitude of the Grey Knight, Minor lovers willing to endure expensive royalties and social contempt to be held in their lovers' arms are secretly climbing onto the operating table again today. Alright. So it does what? Optimize for sexual activity. Ultrafine heating coatings and vibration modules into biosilicone mucosa to create reproductive organs that surpass human biological functions. Okay, I don't really understand like what this means. But okay. Like specifically. I hope only decent customers come in today. High-risk atom suppressed in city. Summary executioner between fear and salvation. Yesterday's rampage of a high-risk atom in the city center was quelled early by the deployment of Sunshine Corp's summary executioners. The eliminated unit was confirmed to have an autonomous data anomaly manifestation, having entered LDS Stage 3 blackout, with self-data lost and only slaughter instincts remaining. To avoid repeating the nightmare of the first Eve atom, Sunshine Corp emphasized periodic photonic cleaning via neon shine is the only preventative measure, and executioners are the last bastion to delete system errors that have already occurred. The emotionless summary executioner eliminated the atom without hesitation again, but the view from the scene is complicated. Due to the complete immunity granted by the government, compensations for the damage to citizens caught up in the suppression process remains elusive. Citizens' eyes looking upon the summary executioners, the shield protecting from the city, and the blade of terror reigning above the law, cross perilously between relief and trembling. Yeah, I feel like the writing is like, I guess it's the translation from Japanese, like it might be AI translation or something. But it's a lot, like, more inscrutable than the writing in Valhalla. Like, the news articles in Valhalla, like, even if you don't really know what they're talking about, are, like, kind of easy to follow. And this is, like, a lot, you have to, like, think a lot more. It's, like, a lot more buzzwordy and, like, not in a way that's, like, easy to follow. And it's just a bit inscrutable. Let's open for business. I haven't understood too much so far, only that there aren't glass slippers and that you're green. That's all you need to know. And that I'm gonna go inside Robot Girls. Optical camouflage? I can't believe that symbol of crime is being used so openly. Has the city completely given up on security? It's not so much that they gave up, but rather adapted. Most homes and shops have at least one infrared sensor for security. Even if they can't catch thermal optical camouflage, they can easily detect regular optical camouflage. Then what about thermal optical camouflage? If you use that, the military intervenes instead of the Urban Stability Agency, so you need some serious guts to try it. Thanks to that, the citizens of Chroma City can rest easy and entrust the safety to infrared sensors. Is that why you're green? That's not why I'm green. I'm just green because I'm just normal and it's just the color that I am. And it's the best color as well. Living there sounds exhausting. To think hide and seek is part of daily life. Because of that, life here is never boring. That's not boring, it's just troublesome. You have to endure minor inconveniences to be worthy of living in this city of miracles. Miracles my foot! She loves to say that. It's just a neighborhood that's dark and gloomy all day long. That's why the neon signs filling every corner look even more dazzling. The night of the street, where humans, eaves, and neon signs mingle, is more beautiful than any day elsewhere. I was so captivated by that sight that I dared to become independent here with just one old piece of equipment. It's probably not the night, but the eaves filling the streets that captivated you. And what, independent? You make it sound cool, but did you wipe your hard drive or something? Seems like yesterday you were whining about not having money for food. Who was it that begged mom and dad to save him? I paid it back, with interest. Yeah. Looks like a customer is here. You're not sulking, are you? No, I'll hang out with you again tomorrow. He's sulking, definitely sulking. I'm not sulking. Why is there not a little flat-chested robot for me to, what the heck, go in her tummy? Like, it's so, like, easy. It's really that easy. It's really that easy. It's really that easy. Or the thigh. The tummy or the thigh. Like, why is this not, like, why is there not, like, one more character? Please. Please add, please, DLC, please. I'll pay for it. I'll buy it. I will pay any price. Sorry. We're not usually like this on this channel. Ray, do you know you're laughing very evilly right now? I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit not normal about it. Really? Normally I would have picked a fight and looked for something fun to do. But today I'll generously let it slide. Miss Prey, speaking as a professional, it looks like you need immediate maintenance. Eve neural network issues often accelerate over time. We need to start right away. As expected, your buzzkill reactions are the best for regaining my stability. Is something wrong? What do you mean by stability? Didn't you see the article yesterday? A high-ranking executive from Sunshine Corp was attacked and went missing out on the outskirts of the city. That person from a few days ago. Definitely. They haven't released the identity, but I doubt there's more than one executive visiting the outskirts at this time. Since Polar Night is just around the corner. With the city's biggest festival coming up, they wouldn't have enough leisure to obsess over trivial things like streetlights. Unless there's someone a bit weird. Her feelings about a nuisance, Prey's resentment seemed quite deep. Maybe there's something more she hasn't told me yet. Are you worried because a kidnapping happened recently? It's not that I'm not worried at all, but if I were scared of that, I would have to run away to the next city a long time ago. I would have run away to the next city a long time ago. It's not a big deal. Continuous focus adjustment of the ocular lenses, irregular core pulsation. This is a common phenomenon when power is being diverted elsewhere. But right now, there's no noticeable physical activity or computational load. That means you're preparing for an emergency. These are typical signs of an anxiety or fear response, you know? What do you know? First class course section engineer, photonic neural network restorative specialist, Eve body maintenance technician, certified. I'm an Eve management and inspection expert certified by Chroma City. And the person who opens up your body at least every week to check for problems. Man, I hate it. What exactly does she hate? Don't talk about my condition as you please. The talk about raising the Neon Shine subscription fee is gone, and the streetlight removal plans were scrapped too. Only good things are happening. I don't know what happened, but you can be honest with me at least. Cinderella helped, because I left a post. Ooh. Cinderella, already a famous dark hero in cyberspace. A figure whose existence is ambiguous, indeterminate whether a group or individual. Famous for assassinating key figures in corporations or drug cartels, and leaving a glass slipper conspicuously at the scene. His activities gained support from the impoverished, filled with spite, and mass-produced countless fans, but there had to be a sour side to his actions. Connections with criminal groups that produced countless innocent victims, or actions suspected to be means of eliminating political opponents of the ruling class were numerous. And people claiming to be Cinderella are pouring out endlessly. It seems there's a culture among fans to treat all that as copycat crimes. Are you saying you can't be scared of a hero? Worry and fear are separate emotions. Even for experts, the risk of misdiagnosis is high without detailed analysis. It's just worry. Because copycat crimes using Cinderella's fame happen often. Right. What, suddenly? This neural unit is connected to the sympathetic nervous system. The tension is immense even with a light press. How much did you push yourself? You might be completely burned out. It's not that bad. It's your habit to reward yourself when you're anxious, isn't it? Like figures or limited edition goods. Since your balance is empty, looks like you rewarded yourself in a different way. If we let tonight pass, it could be really dangerous, so we'd better replace it. Did she go too hard on the fucking orgasm machine? What the heck? She overdo it? I love this. Hi Express, hi, how's it going? Good to see you, thank you for stopping by. And thank you for the follow, Blur. Welcome. Looks like someone had too much fun yesterday. Seems D1AL has a problem due to an overloaded unit. Yeah, she had too many orgasms. How are you doing, Express? First, let's check the repair area. As expected, there's an overloaded unit. Overloaded units destroy surrounding modules and units every certain number of turns. Click overloaded unit to proceed. Turns remaining until overload are shown in the top right. Upon overload, one space left and right of the unit and modules and units in the same column will be destroyed. Wait, what did it want me to do? Whatever. So we're gonna try to fix it. Can you steal her RAM? Yeah, we're in a shortage, you know? Okay. Wait, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. I don't know, like, what I'm supposed to do about that.
I don't really understand this. Wait, let me start over. I wish you would give me the tutorial again. Okay, so, it hurts. Be gentler. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so it's gotta go here. So why doesn't it let me? I'm supposed to get the button now. Oh. And then this one goes here. And then that means I can take this guy and put it up here. Yes. And then this one needs the little blue guys. This one's a little blue guy or a big blue guy? Big one, I think. Oh, a little one, okay. This one wants another little blue one. And then this wants yellow, a big yellow. Wait, I wanted this here. Okay, and then I gotta start doing yellers. We'll do that. I might be cooked. No, we'll go there. And then this can go here. And then this one goes here, right? And then I've done it. That's it. You must have been very anxious. Is the condition very bad? Overvoltage flowed through the overloaded neural unit, enough to affect even the dial equipment. Just how hard did you stimulate it? Well, I just suddenly got scared. I don't know what you're so worried about. But if you were this anxious, you should have just called me. I could have helped you directly by your side. Pervert? Huh? Yeah, he's like thinking she's anxious, but she just used her collab thing and like had 1 million orgasms. And so he's like, I could help you, because he thinks that like she was just like scared about something, but she was actually getting freaky with it. So the idea is we need to, I think the idea with this, I still don't really understand this exploding thing, but I think the idea is we gotta like, let me start this over. We gotta like clear out this area and then like switch it to over here and then do these. And then this one goes here. And then it wants a little yellow one there. See, this shit's easy. Does Cinderella pull this off with glass slippers every time? Pretty much. According to someone who watched the crime scene from quite close up, they did all that using just a glass slipper without any other weapons. So the glass slipper always left behind is actually the tool used for the crime? I guess so. I saw on SNS that there was a heel-shaped hole in the stability officer's forehead. That post was censored quickly, but the fountain of blood splurting from the forehead of an existence I always feared was so violent that I inadvertently started rooting for him after that. Your expression, fountain, is even more violent. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do that. And then we need
a little one here. And then this one goes here. And this one goes here. See, it's so easy. Is it already over? Yeah, fortunately the surrounding units weren't badly deformed, so I only swapped out the nearly burnt neural unit. Thanks to that, the tense neural units seem to have calmed down. The dial was making weird noises. What kind of magic did you work? Don't mention it. Just because of the overvoltage flowing through the neural unit, the dial equipment almost broke several times during maintenance. I might be saying this because I don't know, but hearing roughly about it looks incredibly dangerous. And about your symptoms. It's not that big of a deal. It's a problem of repeated forced updates of the neural network, but it doesn't affect daily life, except for the problem that some memories might be lost. You just need to restrain yourself from now on. Relax your face a bit. Seems like you have something to say, too. Can you say it all with such a serious face? Forget it. For someone so dense, I can't hide anything from you. Professional certifications aren't just for show. But I wish you'd read the room a bit. Sometimes there are stories I don't want to tell. Cinderella was my idol. I was the #1 fan, unshaken by controversies. But when an incident happened right here, and because of me, those things filled my head. What if something happens to our cute boss? What if the evil mechanic on the 2nd floor becomes a target? If something like that happened, I felt like I'd go crazy thinking it was my fault. I left a post on the Cinderella help board, and the news came out less than half a day later. I was someone who followed in treating controversies as gossip. But fear took over when people around me got involved. As far as I know, over 3,000 posts are written on that gallery every hour. I think you're seized by excessive responsibility. Even if Cinderella really chooses targets looking at the gallery, the possibility of seeing your post is almost nil. You're probably right. Excessive responsibility. But once I fell into the mire, I couldn't realize that. Everything seemed to be my fault, and I worried about things that hadn't even happened yet. I'm completely drained from groaning all night, while touching innocent neural units. Happiness is the best means to forget pain. Anyway, seeing the fine boss in you this morning, I just let out a hollow laugh. So that's why you came in making lewd sounds. Lewd? You said I was evil. Seeing Frey back to her usual self, I also felt more relaxed after being tense. Sometimes it's better to just throw it up. Like when you have indigestion. What nonsense are you talking about all of a sudden? It means you don't have to hide just because it's immature or contradictory. Of course, you shouldn't always do that. It's wasteful to vomit food and drink, and it looks unsightly. But nothing beats it when you have indigestion. What the fuck is this metaphor? Venting to someone enough can sometimes help you overcome it. It might make people hate you. I also find people who only talk about their hardships annoying. It's fine if it's not always, but only when it's hard. That's why I started this repair clinic in the first place. If you have anything left to say, it's better to just say it. Something I want to say. Alright. Frey cleared her throat. Then, Chris, next Thursday is Polar Night Day. That day, Polar Night Day. Unlike the majority of people who are excited, I feel nothing but dryness. Seeing that even the shut-in Prey has plans makes me feel like I'm the only one in Chroma City without memories of Polar Night Day. A day I'm strangely uninterested in. Just gonna ask you on a date, dumbass! Perhaps it's because the happiness in my room overwhelms the noisy streets and lights. Is it okay? What? I was lost in thought for a moment. Sorry, could you say that again? Let's grab a meal together. It's a holiday. Really? It should be a peak season. We're aiming for a different peak season. The boss says Polar Night is everyone's peak season, so this is more profitable. In my opinion, it's clear she just wants to do Dojin activities. You mean about Buff Girl. The last episode airs next week. Oh, okay, the orgasm thing hasn't come out then yet. Okay. She's already busy preparing sugar crafts and cosplay costumes. Must be nice to have a boss with matching tastes. That's why I applied in the first place. The physical comic books proudly displayed on the cafe shelf were the trigger. Since it's a retro concept cafe, I suspected they might just put anything there. But inside a box in the corner of the cafe, I saw a pile of handmade goods stock. This person is real. I knew it immediately. Take next week's cosplay event, for example. The boss is even more enthusiastic than I am. It's the best workplace, except for the fact that we work non-stop. Sounds fun, but also sounds like it'll be quite tough. Better than working during polar night. It's annoying to work when everyone else is resting, and there are double the customers than usual. Plus, the power of Buff Girl is amazing. Speaking of which, I should get going. The boss is probably sweating bullets alone. Good luck with your work. You too. And clean your ears next time. Can't even hear what's said right in front of you. My ears are clean. Maybe it's because I haven't taken today's nutritional supplements yet. Anyway, don't do that next time. Good things come to those who listen. She's mad. She's angry that she asked us on a date. And we didn't even listen to her. What the fuck? As Prey left, belated fatigue washed over me. I didn't know the difference in nutritional supplements would be this big. I should go cool my head. As expected of the manager, the stinging sensation is gone and I feel totally refreshed. I'll sleep well tonight. Your face looks a bit redder than yesterday. Did you catch a cold? Thanks for worrying. I went out for a bit and it was chillier outside than I thought. I guess I should have worn a coat. Anyway, it's been a while since we've seen each other this often. Did the matter from last night go well? I actually came to talk about that. We went through all the necessary procedures, but it's unclear if I'll be disciplined. It's out of my hands, but I'm hopeful about the project's future. Remember the Nepo hire who was the management's trump card? He changed his mind and decided to help finish our project. And his ability is amazing, so we might succeed in manufacturing a safe drug within this month. That's amazing. And did that person get struck by lightning or something? Suddenly helping you, Leanne. After meeting you yesterday, I sincerely apologized to him, and I asked him that this project is my dream, and that if not now, I might never be able to attempt it in my life. Do you know what he said then? He asked why I didn't say so earlier. He had been seeing us as being in cahoots with the management all this time. Does that make sense? Ending the project early, according to the management's opinion, was his job. He's someone who doesn't give a single bit of attention if it's not his interest. Because he's that kind of person, he still doesn't remember a single name of the people in the company. That's serious. It turns out he got into huge debt distracted by his own research, and it seems the pharmaceutical company recruited him with research funding as bait. Essentially, he could be seen as similar to you, Leanne, since he's a person chasing dreams. I don't want to admit it, that annoying attitude is still the same. It sometimes feels like working with a super intelligent orangutan. But it's right to admit what needs to be admitted. That's cool. I wanted to hear you say that. You're cool. Good, more. You're cool, Leanne. Leanne sighed with satisfaction and stared at me intently. This is like me. This is me. This is so me. Tell me I'm cool. Everyone tell me I'm cool, please. Now tell me your story. Me? My job is to listen to stories. Because you keep dodging like that, even though I visit so often, I know nothing about you. That might be why I'm curious. Or maybe... Alright, then, since we've been talking about dreams so far, I'll talk about that. I'm cool, please. No! No! You tell me I'm cool! No! Talking about the mysterious medicine you take whenever you can is also fine. I'm very interested in that too. Sorry to disappoint you, but that medicine is a supplement sent by my parents. I haven't even been taking it because I felt uneasy after our last conversation. What a boring answer. I thought it would be a greater secret. If you don't mind, you can check it yourself. Since I'm not taking it right now, wouldn't it be good to check it at the lab? If the ingredients are clarified, I can take it with peace of mind. Leave it to me. Leanne snatched the pill bottle and tucked it into her bosom. Leanne's clothes probably have plenty of pockets. So, are you gonna get an inspection? You're cool too, I guess. Yes! Thank you! I will, but before that, it's a rare opportunity. Let's talk a bit more. How about it? How about it? Okay. Leanne grinned and adjusted her sitting posture. As if in expressing interest, her face came twice as close, and a burdensome smile greeted me. I have a sister named Michelle. We were inseparable when we were young, and we still contact each other every day. Huh. You don't need to write it down. No, continue. When she was young, Michelle kept telling me that she wanted to become an Eve. Because parts can be changed in time, and they have many strengths compared to humans. Considering the long conflict between Eves and humans. I don't know how childish Michelle was back then. Sister-in-law is positive about Eve.
She wants me so bad. What did you say?
Huh? Nothing. Keep going. From some point, I wanted to make Michelle's dream come true. I don't have a clear memory. Maybe I wanted to be a good brother, or maybe it was a goal I had on the side since my major overlapped. Time passed and I got all the technical certifications related to Eve, and naturally it became more comfortable for me to communicate with Eves than with people. My sister left for the other side of the world, and the dream of becoming an Eve has long been forgotten. I felt it last time too, but you cherish your sister more than I thought, don't you?
I do cherish her.
You do? Siblings I know are basically in a relationship where they try to kill each other if there were no laws. You are a severe case among severe cases.
Could be.
I talk to Michelle every day, and I got this job because of Michelle. Sorting it out one by one, it's embarrassing to deny it. Habitual areas can be hard to perceive. Anyway, it's surprising. I never thought there would be someone that you're that attached to.
Attachment to my sister. Actually, the level of attachment is... are you getting maintenance today?
Huh? Suddenly?
She thinks she's like a syscon or something?
I don't really need to, but there's no need to refuse either. Gently, please.
Leave it to me. Inspection of Leon's spare unit to change the subject. Ugh. I'm back. How's the story so far? Any characters you like already? Yeah, look at the beautiful story on screen. All the story. So there's only like 3 characters really. I'm not really... That's a plot. Yes, exactly. I'm not really crazy about any of them. I wish there was like a... petite one. There's not really a petite one. Or like a flat-chested one, which is a little bit disappointing. They should add more women. Huh? I know, right? They should do a DLC. Like, I'll pay for more. I will. So yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. They bounce, look. She's so nice for providing entertainment for the doctor. I guess so. Okay, let's do this. Both angles are good, dude. Okay. So... Wait, what am I doing? Okay, lock in. So this one wants the little one. There we go, okay. Easy. Wow, this is so easy. See, I'm so good at this game. Oh my god, combo. Holy. Like that. Keep going. Oh my god, what is this dialogue? I guess I'm not playing this at work. Oh yeah, don't play this at work. Don't play this at work. Here we go. We'll do this one. What they say is so crazy as well. Okay, and then the red ones go here. And then I want a big blue one over here. And then this one here. And then that should be good. A customer who came earlier said this, that a terrorist called Cinderella is going around and smashing corporate executives' heads with a glass slipper. I saw it on the news. The heel pierced cleanly through the frontal lobe. People think it's some kind of artistic judgment. But to me, it's just the obsession of a terrible pervert psycho. But who cares? Thanks to that pervert, the company executives got scared and didn't come to work today. I'd even want to give them an achievement award. This universe has a Luigi Mangione. 1, 2. Here we go. And then we will do this. And then this. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this game, y'all. Game that is very easy. I'm so good at this game. Have you been to the new synthetic whiskey bar nearby? The reviews are quite extreme. I have. The first taste was like disinfectant, and the aftertaste smelled like rusty rebar. It was a very honest taste of the slums. Is that a compliment? At least that cheap bar doesn't pretend to be luxury.
Even the $300 liquor sold in sophisticated lounges in the city center is just synthetic concentrate from the same factory mixed with flavoring. Valhalla mentioned? These days, I care more about who tricks me less than the taste. I need this job. I know I keep saying this. Okay, 3 things on the game. These are my main points in the game, okay? Number 1, I want to play as a woman. I don't want to play as this chud, okay? I need to play this game. I need an option to play as a woman, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, I need a petite girl character. And you open her tummy or her thigh or something. Okay? And then number 3 is, I need this job in real life. Like, I need this to be my career. And then this one goes here. I was quite impressed until you said it was easy. All I see are colorful circle pieces. It's pretty easy, I think. Maybe it's too early for the petite character. No, I already know that there's only 3. I'm like 90% sure that there's only 3 characters because I think I read that in the reviews. ZEE-uh ZE-nohs the Clankerer, that's me. Here we go. Yes. Oh well. Yeah, maybe they'll do DLC or something. That'd be nice. The art is beautiful. Maintenance ends here. Actually, rather than maintenance, it was more like replacing perfectly fine parts and dusting off a bit. Not necessarily. Petition them to ask for Dorothy DLC. I know, she's in the back. She's right here in the back on the screen. Right here. Do you see her? Right here? This is literally Dorothy right here, and yet there's no petite girl. What's up with that? What's up with that? What the heck? Your maintenance today felt unusually rough. Was it very uncomfortable? I'm sorry. No, rather, the unusually rough touch was a different kind of stimulation. Oh my god. There she is, yeah, so this is Dorothy here. I think this is Jill over here. And then I'm guessing these are something, like some other game or something, but I don't know what it's referencing. Thanks to that, I felt like the stress accumulated from being pushed around lately was relieved. To the point where I almost lost my mind. Oh my god. I didn't even notice the Valhalla mixing interface over there. I know, it's so cool, right? Hi Xkid, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Probably Julianne or something, huh? Let's see. I'll take that as a compliment. Xkid, how are you doing? How's your day? Thanks for stopping by. Have you heard of this game before? Do you know this game? But yeah, it's like we've got Dorothy here and then it's like the whole thing. It's like we've got all the different ingredients and such. While I was organizing the equipment, Leanne had entered story mode again and was waiting for me. The character that Jill was ashamed of liking her. Yeah. She's kind of like the warrior princess, right? My plan to distract her with maintenance seemed to have failed. I've made the payment. And a piece of information as a tip. What is it? This year's Polar Night Day will be the biggest event ever, celebrating the 80th anniversary of Chroma City. They are secretly preparing an event of huge scale. More than now? The original scale was already huge. Correct. Besides, the power consumed by Chromatic Zenith was already borderline. But I heard it's going to be 3 times bigger this time. Where are they going to handle that much power from? So they plan to cut off power to the outskirts. No. Most citizens will be at the venue or sleeping anyway, so they judged it won't be a big issue. If it becomes controversial, they can just say it was a blackout. It's rational but cruel. I must have come with a raid. I heard Valhalla mentioned and now I am focused. You must have come in with Ocker. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing wonderful. I also love Valhalla. I want to play this, so I'll be hopping off for now. Have fun, Zia. Thank you. Have fun, Azure. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. What are people like me supposed to do? It might be good to try changing your constitution. Wake up your dormant extroversion and walk the night streets watching the festival's night view. The city with lights out is as quiet as your shop. And you don't have to worry about sweating in the crowds.
We love Dorothy. Pray for Dorothy DLC. Oh god. Fuck. Ugh. Walking alone in the streets is scary. Both stability officers and terrorists are scary. That sounds so fucking teeny. Oh my god.
If you're scared, maybe I could go with you? Well, even if it's not me, there's the option of walking with your sister.
Unfortunately, Michelle isn't coming.
You mean she's not coming to Chroma City for Polar Night? Leaving her brother, whom she's attached to, behind? Or does she live that far away?
First of all, we don't have an attachment relationship. Since Michelle and I have a lot in common, she might not be interested in Polar Night just like me. As for where she lives, I don't know. It's probably been 2 years since we talked about such trivial things. We're mostly busy teasing each other.
Is that so?
And about walking with you, Leanne, I'll consider my schedule. An acquaintance asked to have a meal. If that's around dinner time, it might be difficult. She's so yandere.
Okay.
Leanne, your expression is scary.
I'm not angry. I just have something to check. I'll be going now.
See you later.
I told you, I'm not angry. Think about the walk and contact me. I'll be waiting. Took a lot of courage.
Oh god. Leanne hurried away as if she was really in a rush. She didn't receive any calls during our conversation. So did she suddenly remember a forgotten schedule? Her serious attitude bothered me. But the ongoing fatigue began to take away my mind even faster. I should close up earlier than usual today. That supplement, the effect was amazing. To catch even the slightest noise at the nerve endings. Your obsessive thoroughness is quite sexy, you know? She wants me! She needs me! She needs me bad! Orca's gotta be next. This seems to be the most tired morning I've had lately. Terror at Stabilizer Academy, casualties unknown. Early this morning, the 17th, an explosive attack presumed to be the work of the anti-government terrorist group Morning Glory occurred at the Stabilizer Academy located on Dark Brown Street on the city outskirts. This resulted in the complete destruction of parts of the facility and children being trapped at the scene. The damage to the site is understood to be severe due to the attack, which is presumed to have used military-grade explosives. Immediately after the accident, a rescue team from the Urban Recovery Agency was urgently dispatched and is conducting search and rescue operations, but the specific scale of casualties and detailed situation has not yet been reported. Oh, Orca's about to be fucked up. I actually have seen this mentioned on the Valhalla subreddit. It's a 2-month student project. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's free. It's free if you'd like to play it. It's interesting. It's interesting. There's some quirks with it. But it's pretty good. I mean, I don't really know. I mostly just send it to look at the robot girl insides, but it is interesting. Polar Night Day, Outskirts Power Optimization Guide. This is an announcement from the Urban Stability Agency. To ensure the flawless realization of Chromatic Zenith, planned as the largest scale event in history by Sunshine Corp and the independent government, power optimization will be implemented on the day of Polar Night Day, temporarily cutting off power in some outskirts districts to concentrate it in the center. This is an unavoidable measure to secure stable output during the Chromatic Zenith proceedings. I thought this was like a rumor. Residents of the affected areas are requested to fully charge battery units in advance in preparation for the announced blackout period and strictly adhere to the guidelines for LDS prevention. We ask for the cooperation of citizens for the glory of Chroma City. Entering total polar night from today. 5 days without even gray night. Starting today until Polar Night Day on the 21st, the city enters a total polar night phase, where not even the gray night is permitted. It is a period where even the gray scattered light that barely covered the surface by piercing through the pollution layer covering the stratosphere disappears. The Urban Stability Agency warned that LDS onset speed could accelerate faster than usual due to the complete extinction of light, and strongly recommended citizens significantly increase their neon shine usage time. The total polar night period, covering Chroma City in the deepest darkness of the year, is scheduled to end with Polar Night Day on the 21st. This is how I fucking feel right now. Jeez. Daylight savings saved me. They call it daylight savings because it fucking saves me from killing myself. This seems to be the most tired morning I've had lately.
And I think I had a strange dream yesterday, but I can't remember it at all. Last night I had a dream about eating a hot dog. Is this all because I didn't take the supplement? My body doesn't feel too good either. In my experience, focusing on something usually helps at times like this. Let's open for business for now. So Cinderella is active as a righteous phantom thief? Yeah, after a customer told me yesterday, I got curious and looked it up, and some people already treat them as a hero. And that hero goes around smashing public authority with high heels? I didn't believe it at first either, but after seeing videos on social media, I changed my mind. High heels can be a scarier weapon than I thought. Really? Why not say they appeared riding a pumpkin carriage? Actually, they say they sometimes appear riding a hoverbike covered with orange bulletproof glass. What a spectacle. In a place swarming with Cinderella fetish psychopaths. What's with the— why is everyone calling, like, Cinderella like a fetish or like a pervert? And people who support them. I don't really see the connection. I mean, I guess I was talking about how the glass slipper thing is kind of sexy. But, like, they don't actually wear the slipper, do they? I'm sometimes amazed that you can stay sane and live there, Chris. Sane? I do need to live straight starting today. Why? Is there a problem? Because the city enters complete polar night starting today. Complete polar night? Isn't that place always night anyway? It is dark all day, but it's not night for 24 hours. It doesn't make any sense. Chroma City has 2 types of nights. I think it's because of the corporate targeting. How is that fetishistic or perverted? I don't understand. That kind of just seems like ideological and political, right? Like Luigi Mangione, like people don't go around being like, Luigi Mangione is a pervert fetishist. I mean, maybe they do, but like not really. The fetish is wanting to kill the rich. I don't really think that's a fetish. Or like, I maybe for some people it is, but like, I don't think that's like for most people. You know what I mean? What they would assume. The generally considered night and the gray night where the sun is up but it's dark. You mean it's dark even during the day? Yeah, when this place used to be an industrial city, the pollution was terrible, and the smog and fine dust from that time accumulated in the stratosphere and created a pollution there. That blocks all sunlight, so it's dark even during the day. It's just slightly brighter than night as the light scatters minutely. To be exact, it should be seen as a night with slightly increased brightness. We call that the gray night. Certainly is a crappy neighborhood. Okay, hang on. Give me one moment. I'm gonna like... My playlist is about to end, so let me add some songs to it so we can keep the tunes going. I feel like my playlist is really it's really gelling with the vibe of the game, isn't it? Okay, sorry, I'm just adding songs so we don't run out. Yes! Music is so good I thought it was a part of the game. Hi Yonko. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is a vibe. This is just like my regular playlist, but it's really gelling. It's because I'm just psybed to the core, that's why. I hope you're having a good one, Yonko. You having a good day? It certainly is a crappy neighborhood. As I said yesterday, that's the charm of this city. But for this period, I have to admit it's crappy. What's got into you? Usually you would rattle off the pros of Chroma City. I'm a bit tired today. I feel like just resting. That's a shame. I'll contact you again tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Sleeping tiredly and waking up tired. They say parents are never wrong. I never imagined the supplement they told me to live on would be this effective. If psychological depression and a few diseases overlap, I'll definitely become a zombie. I somewhat understand why there are so many zombies on the streets. Headache, chronic fatigue, dizziness, and a bit of anxiety. It's the perfect trial to experience the importance of health firsthand. Human bodies are like Eve. So if there's a failure in hardware, it affects the software of the mind, truth nuke. Of course, the reverse is also true. Like the incident where someone froze to death solely on psychological factors, in a non-functioning freezer. Or cases where actual illnesses were cured by taking ineffective medicine, yeah, like placebo. A healthy mind and a healthy body? Since physical health is gone, maybe it's time to take care of a healthy mind. If they affect each other, complaining of fatigue and groaning would be a direct train to the worst, with body and mind working together, rather than working today quietly. Hello. Orca, what happened? Yeah, the explosion. I got hit by some collapsing debris. I could have avoided it normally. I guess I was tired from frequent deployments lately. It's not a matter of fatigue. Come in quickly. The fact that the alloy of the exterior parts is dented means that if it was a standard EVE model, it would have been destroyed without even saving the core. Is that so? Rather than that, I want to rest a bit. Usually people die when they say things like that. I'll start the maintenance. Then just a little rest. Orca! Orca's request, repair severely injured Orca. Okay, let's do it. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. But like her clothing open. No, it's her tail. That's what it is. Yeah. We're like, or are we like on like the base of her tail? I can't really tell. I think we are like. I don't really know. I don't really know how it works. Let's do it. Okay, yellows. Yellows. Wait, no.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, big combo. So that one wants to go here. Yes. And then the other ones go here. And this one goes over. Wait, I can do this in less moves, can't I? No, not really. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Orca, can you hear my voice? Stay conscious. I need to verify if you can hear me. I don't want to make these weird sounds. Her condition isn't good. The power unit and some neural units have completely stopped functioning. What's being fixed currently? So she is like a, she's like an emergency responder. They had like an explosion. So, like her metal got like dented. And so like, it's basically a bunch of her innards got like crushed up against each other. The exterior alloy is severely deformed and the internal frame is pressed on the core. Yeah, she got like crushed by debris. So stuff is all like crushed and touching each other. I need to hurry. Urgent unit replacement is needed for all remaining parts too. Okay. And then, let's see, this one wants to go over here. This one wants to go here. This one goes. Oh my gosh. Holy combo, bro. This goes here, and then I'm gonna put this here. This one here. And then that goes here. Then we just need the big red one, which we already have. Okay, cool. This game is so easy. This is like playing like Honey Pop and being like, God, this game's easy. Anyone else think this game is kind of easy? Ugh, cold. Orca, are you conscious? No, O'Hara, you can't be pushed back there. Orca, what did you just... She's dreaming about O'Hara. Counterattack. Now, grab the neck. Magical German suplex. Are you reciting Buff Girl lines right now in this situation? Blood. So what if I bleed? I have to win. I have to save the kids. O'Hara, let's go. Orca, O'Hara, just a little more. We can save everyone. Orca. I'll make sure you can meet the kids you saved again. I'll save you somehow, I promise. Magical German suplex. Right. Yes, naturally. O'Hara's not German, isn't it? Isn't that like Irish? Do you want a hard game? No, I don't want a hard game. I don't want a hard game. I can't even really... Easy games are hard for me. I'm not a gamer. Here we go. Oh, I didn't need to do that, did I? Oh well. That was just completely unnecessary. Fortunately, I put out the urgent fire. Thanks to rushing, the core output is returning to normal quickly. Whew, now I can relax a bit. Orca? It's so comfortable. Forever like this. Orca, you have to hold on to your consciousness. If you lose consciousness now, but since I'm a buff girl, I have to protect everyone. I'll get up again and again. Orca has a cute side like this too. Orca! Orca, are you awake? Just a little more. A little more? Is it core power shortage? Wait a moment. The emergency power unit I left here is... Chris? Orca, you woke up. I'm sorry. I haven't slept a wink since we last met. I felt sleepy coming to a comfortable place. By any chance, did I say anything strange while sleeping? It's just good that you're safe. What's with that subtle answer? How did you get hurt like that? Normal structural collapse wouldn't even scratch alloy steel easily. Express, you're on a 3-stream streak. Let's freaking go. Please do not streak in my chat. Orca looked at me with a frown. You didn't say much. Orca's strong will, and maybe some sleep talking about buff girl. I said a lot. It seems you secretly like that your name is the same as this season's buff girl. Orca O'Hara. Stop! It was fun watching Orca's reaction, but I didn't want to witness the performance of a machine that stays intact even when in a collapsed building with my own eyes. Okay, I'll stop. Anyways, what really happened? To dent exterior parts classified as heavy equipment. Do you know the group called Morning Glory? Terrorists. One of the main reasons I'm scared to walk the streets at night. Morning Glory is an anti-government terrorist group. Their goal is to mobilize the crowd using poverty and deprivation, and give satisfaction by openly trampling on public authority. They are also causing societal problems in Chroma City. Did he just call her heavy? What the fuck, Chris? I want to play as a girl. I keep saying this. I need to play this as a girl. I'm not usually bothered by that kind of thing, but it's intensely bothering me in this situation. They claim to be an outlet for anger. Yes, they've increased significantly lately. It especially feel like this is like a Valhalla, like, homage. I don't know. Like, it feels like I should be playing as a girl. I don't know. Cinderella, Morning Glory. And Eve, I know, is also a fan of Cinderella. To be exact, was a fan would be correct. Morning Glory is worse than Cinderella. Cinderella only commits bizarre crimes. Morning Glory uses that as a tool for agitation. The Genderbender DLC and the Petite DLC. Yes, please give it to me. And the Valhalla collab DLC also. The game's free, so I'll pay for the extra content. If they push a little saying it's because of that guy, regarding the anger accumulated over life, the oppressed crowd turns into a terrifying mob. Just yesterday, Morning Glory laid... my other note is that the dialogue and writing is weird. I think it's like maybe AI translated from Japanese. Maybe it's paying homage to the unrealized Gillian MC playthrough. Was that gonna happen? I didn't know that was a thing they had planned. Wow. Just yesterday, Morning Glory raided into the Stability Officer Training Center. It was a place that also functioned as an orphanage. It's that facility with many conspiracy theories. Yes, they say they cultivate perfect government henchmen through thorough ideological education from a young age. It is also true for children who wish to become stability officers. Anyway, Morning Glory also attacked the training center using that controversy as an excuse, and even used military explosives they got from somewhere. I was evacuating the kids and confronting the crowd, but collapsed rebar fell on me and the protesters. I want to stop listening here. That's terrible. I understand. The rest of the story is just an obvious tragedy that has been repeated. Chroma City and Morning Glory. Only the crowd and mediators die and get hurt in that conflict. I know Gil was originally the intended MC, but then they fleshed out Jill too much, and I think at some point considered alternate MCs, but it was too much. I see, I didn't know that that Gil was supposed to be the main character. I don't care much for Gil, so that's kind of a surprise to me. I love Jill. The rebar pulled a reverse magical German suplex. Oh no. Please sing the Meow Mix song. What is the Meow Mix song? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Hang on, let's look it up. What is the Meow Mix song? This?
Meow Mix comes in 2 varieties.
I don't know what this is. Meow 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 meow.
Meow Mix comes.
That's my best attempt. There you go. Only the crowd and mediators die and get hurt in that conflict. The main instigators hide behind and just blabber. If they want to fight so much, they should set up a ring and fight with the martial arts. The ratings would be good too. Wouldn't combat power become a qualification for politicians then? Anyway, I thought you were a very calm person, Chris. But you're reacting intensely to the story.
Do I?
Yes. When we first met, I thought you were a bit cold and had a business-like sharpness. Even about the Polar Night Day incident. Is the Cats theme redeem okay to redeem during non-karaoke streams? Yes. That's why it says drop everything. What did I say? I don't remember well. Oh, sorry. That one only works on the small Zia. The blush only works on small Zia. This is tall Zia. Okay, we'll do Cats DS. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Sorry. Meow 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 meow. I am just a kitten. Hardly fit my mittens, much too small, I figured. One day I'll be bigger, one day I'll be a great big kitty cat who's open windows to go from flat to flat. Meow 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 meow. Hardly fit my mittens, much too small, I figured. One day I'll be bigger, one day I'll be all grown and strong, but till then I'll just purr and sing along. Meow 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 meow. Okay. That's our meow meow meow.
Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, we will hydrate. Let's get the music going. Sorry, that was loud. I forgot. Forgot to turn it back down. Thank you, that was awesome. Thank you. Okay. I don't remember well. Is that too loud? Is the background music too loud? Let me know. Before you said, excluding budget and compensation, only patients remain in chroma. I thought about it. Stopping the show alone causes suffering to a huge number of workers, and causes economic damage. It also disappoints the public waiting for the festival. It was the story that made me realize that although it's a harsh decision, there is a reason. Usually, I only met people who were outraged at either the protesters or Chroma City. Lately, I've been feeling tired a lot. Maybe that's why. If you hadn't come looking like you were dying today, I wouldn't have opened the shop. If so, I'm sorry. For you to rest well quickly, no need for that. It was fun, and I felt proud too. Don't overdo it, Chris. Looking at your state today, that seems like something I should be saying. Goodbye, buff girl. Ah! Orca trembled her tail and disappeared as if running away. Now that the tension is released, fatigue is rushing in rapidly. Let's rest for a moment. Amazing! My tail, which felt heavy as a block of iron, now feels as light as my own body. I feel energized. Yippee! Beep! 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 The fire is too dangerous to enter. Beep! Beep! Hey! 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 Yes? Yes, yes. Wait, was I asleep? I reflexively sat up with a shout hitting my ears. The alarm I just heard, was it a dream? A familiar yet ominous red flash flickers before my eyes. Another strange dream. What on earth was it? Beyond my blurry vision, an unwelcome wavering figure appears. It's Blade, who came a few days ago. I briefly considered pretending to sleep again, but knowing his foul mouth would pour out gave me a headache. So I soon fixed my posture. Hey, you pale brat, are you awake now? Blade? Who else is here besides you? Sleeping with the shop door open? You've got some guts. Don't just space out. Synthesize 2 stage 2 power units and 1 stage 3 neural unit for me. As fast as possible. My patience is crawling on the floor just like the public order of this rotten city. Welcome, Blade. Outside is bustling with preparations for Polar Night Day. But you don't look very happy. Festival, don't make me laugh. Because of the high output holograms those damn corporations are shooting, my optical camouflage armor is overloading like crazy. Besides, the whole city is excited and giggling like they're on cheap electronic drugs. And taking advantage of that, those morning glory bastards or whatever are shitting all over the place. Actually, another customer visited today and said it's chaos because major city facilities were intentionally damaged. That's all they're doing. On the outside, they claim to be a liberation army resisting corrupt power, but to my eyes, they're just dopamine addict bastards running wild because they're unsatisfied with their lives. With the energy they use running around saying they'll change the world, it would be much more beneficial for themselves and the world to just mess with an executioner in the back alley and die. Well, their methods are extreme. Thanks to that, civilians are trembling in fear even amidst the year-end atmosphere. So this guy is Cinderella, right? Fear? No, this is closer to annoyance. Thanks to those wannabe terrorists, the damn stability officers have set up checkpoints at every block and are glaring around. Thanks to that, getting in and out of this neighborhood has become 20 times more annoying. It's a damn tough neighborhood. First, please wait for the D1AL equipment setup. It will take a little while. By the way, kid, that equipment you're using. Yes? That's a first-generation old model, right? The one that doesn't send maintenance records to Sunshine Corp. Using such untraceable stuff in times like these means you either have guts or you have a lot to hide. Well, I just use it because I'm used to it. And it would be more comfortable for you too, Blade, if no records are left. What an amazing answer. You look like a model student rich kid on the outside, but you act sly. Well, you can't do business in this field without that kind of guts. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm starting the work, so please be quiet for a moment. But kid, do you know what the name of that idiot group means? Blade's mouth never stays still for a moment. Well, isn't it usually used to mean the glory of the morning? It also means morning glory the flower. Huh, as expected, guys who grew up like flowers in a greenhouse like you think that way. It means morning wood, you stupid bastard. Ignorant scholars probably named it sounding fancy looking up dictionaries.
But to my eyes, they just look like a gathering of brats whose only achievement is pitching a tent every morning. What the heck? What? Huh? If the organizational hierarchy was determined by that morning hardness, I would have already conquered the city acting as their king, don't you think? What? Your thinking is very vulgar. But well, if they really had the will to change the world, they wouldn't have used the inefficient method of destroying public facilities to draw aggro. Oh? Because real experts would have quietly eliminated only the target. Your eyes just changed a bit. You freaky. Yeah, what the heck? I'm joking. Equipment is set up is done. Let's start the work. Unit production for Blade, who came back alive. Let's do it. So it's 1 big yellow, 2 big red. Okay, can do that. There we go. Oh my gosh, combo. Now we have enough for this. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, no. Not like that. Okay, so we'll do it this way. This will get us the big red we need. Oh, is this like a mega red? This thing is freaking huge. Is this like a mega red? What? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's like a mega... Wow. Okay. Well, we can do that. And then we can take this one and put this here. And then there's that. And then that should be good for a mega. This is the first time I've made a mega red. Oops. And then it just goes here, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So then we're gonna do yellow. So we'll put this yellow here. This one here. So then we have 2 big yellows. We'll just need this one. This is just easy. Again, I'm like, it's like playing Honey Pop and being like, wow, this game is so easy. Okay, so we have these. So we have 3 of these now. That should be enough. Okay, and then this goes like here on the 3rd rung. Right? There we go. Okay, so then we just need 1 more big red one. So I'll take this one, put this here. This here. There's another one. Let's take this and put this here. This one here. Okay, and then that should be good. Now we just combine the big ones into a mega. And then we put it where it needs to go. There we go. Perfect. I'm so good at this game. Here are the stage 3 power units and neural unit you requested. While synthesizing, I also added outline correction to make it neat. With this, it won't get caught by checkpoint scanners and will pass smoothly. Oh, fast as expected. The surface of the synthesized unit is very smooth too. Huh, look at this. The skill to crush security codes is extraordinary. Unlike your stupid-looking first impression, your skills smell quite dangerous. Dangerous? It's just a customized service for the customer. No, I like it. Guys who do their job properly are my type. What? Gay? I trust you, who calmly produces results much more than those revolutionaries who are all talk. Thanks. You have a foul mouth, Blade, but you don't seem like a bad person. Save the flattering bullshit. Tell me honestly, where'd you earn your stripes? I've been just an ordinary mechanic for a long time, as far as I can remember. As far as you remember. That's meaningful. Blade, please stop joking and go back. Damn, everyone wants a doctor. I know! Everyone wants me bad. Yeah, he won't let me operate on him because he doesn't want a man inside him. If you stay longer, someone will report you. Yeah. Since I'm in a good mood, I'll give you a piece of advice. Stay home this polar night day. Because there are rumors that those morning wood bastards are gonna cause a major incident. Wouldn't it be my loss if a technician like you got swept up and died? Thanks for the advice, though I don't think you're in a position to worry about me, Blade. Next time, bring a sexy female Eve as an assistant. Then I'll spend money more happily instead of looking at your sickly face. Get home safely. That human is insane today as well. I don't know what he's thinking walking around. What does he need those parts for if he's human? Watching the wavering figure moving away, my mind slowly becomes hazy. Even though the infrared sensor at the entrance rings loudly, and Blade's startled curses fades away into a distant haze. I should stop here for today and go inside to sleep quickly. Yeah, with this level, my body won't reject it even if I shove it in. Good job. But he's human, right? So what would he need that for? This is the worst. My headache feels worse than yesterday, and it feels like something is about to come to mind, but it fades away when I try to focus. At this point, I feel less like simple dimming and more like flicker. That can't be, just in case I slept with the neon shine on all day yesterday. Maybe it's just my imagination, but my body feels worse too. I think I have a fever. I want to take the day off today, but there might be a customer who needs urgent help, like Orca yesterday. Just in case, let's keep the shop open. Alright, so here are my thoughts on the game so far. Alright, this is every single one of my thoughts. Number one, you've heard me say it. I want to play as a girl, okay? I want to play as a girl. That's number one. Number two, the translation needs work. It needs improvement. And then number three is they need a petite girl in the roster, in the lineup, because it's sorely lacking. And then I had another one. What was the other one that what was my other critique? I had something else, but now I forgot it, I guess. The music, you know, but that's, again, that's like out of the scope of like a student project. And then what if we got a femboy and said, yes, I'm also down for that. I'm also happy to do that. But I will also want a petite girl. And then, oh, this is like kind of my personal preferences thing, like, but like the robot girls, like they don't look, oh yeah, better font, easier to read font, yes please. So I feel like the robot girls do not look very robotic. Like they look quite human. I would like them to have more more mechanical elements to them rather than like appearing so human, but this is just my personal preference, and like I guess it makes sense in the story, like why they look so human, like it's like Valhalla. But yeah, my personal preference would be more robot-esque features, just because I think that would be more interesting. Like when it opens up the parts and stuff, and it's like it just looks like skin that's opening, and there's no like mechanical elements surrounding, like on the periphery. Like I don't know, it's just kind of like eh. So yeah. That's my thoughts. If they did DLC, I'll buy it. I'll buy it so fast. So I'm gonna end it here for today, and we will pick this game back up tomorrow. Okay, so let me go see who's online. Let's look at the schedule as well. More yes, yeah. Number 1 girl character. Number 2 petite girl. Yeah, girl MC, petite girl, better font, more chrome. Burger King foot lettuce. Maybe this is like an unrealistic expectation, but like better music. And also Valhalla collab DLC when. But it's really good. I really like it so far. This is like, it's like, I don't know. I like it more than I thought I would. All right, let me see who's online, who we can raid, and let me also pull up my own schedule. Okay. I hope you all liked listening to my playlist with me. Where is my schedule? Hi to Boy Wolves, I'm just wrapping up. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh wow, that's huge. Okay, here's the schedule this week. We played Dialogue today. We'll finish it tomorrow. It's pretty short game. We'll finish Dialogue tomorrow. I know there's multiple endings, so that'll be interesting. Wednesday, these are both 1 p.m. streams. And then Wednesday there's a 5 p.m. karaoke. And then Thursday we're gonna make VTuber Valentine's at 1 p.m. And then on Friday we're gonna do Valentine karaoke, so it's gonna be like love songs, breakup songs, and so on. Okay. Let's see who we're gonna raid here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. That was a lot of fun. This game is like kind of Kino, I can't lie. It's kind of peak. Hang on, let me look at my very normal spreadsheet of who I've rated in recent memory. My extremely normal spreadsheet. It's totally normal to keep a spreadsheet like that. Okay. I know who will raid. I know who will raid. Okay. Please be nice. Pondering the spreadsheet. Hi, Tinko. Hi, Mookix. Everybody's showing up just as I'm ending. I'm sorry. Let me put the raid message in the chat. Here's the raid message. Oh, also Discord, Twitter, YouTube. This VOD probably won't go up on YouTube because it's got copyright music on it, but it will go up on Twitch because I think I did the thing where the music won't embed in the Twitch VOD. So I'll make it public on Twitch. Enjoyed my 1 minute of stream today. You did it! Okay. Here's the raid message. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm gonna play the same thing tomorrow. At 1 p.m. Same time. Alright, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me. You can find me on Discord, on Twitter. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!